Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. Would somebody give me a 1 in the chat? I don't want to talk for 30 minutes over here, really talking good shit, and then y'all not hear it. There we go. Thank you, Sandy. Well, it's good to see everybody. It's been a minute. Jim says I've been gone about 5 days, but actually Thursday was 2 Thursdays in a row that I hadn't been here. So however many days that is. Hello, Miss Joy Perry. Hello, Georgia Peach, girlfriend. How are you? Farmer Fred Smith. What's kicking, chicken? I'll see you there, Richard Polly. You get that teeth took care of. That tooth took care of. Hey, Roy, how you doing? Raditha, hello. Racing Stars, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Farmer Fred. Thank you. Hello, Snooks. How are you? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. I guess it's the last of everybody's 4-day weekend, so it's back to work you go. Hello, Classy Colt. Nick, you can't ever hear shit, man. You got you got shit in your ears. Let me see. Sandy, I hope you're doing good. Did you find out any information that we needed about that that wand? What was it? The wand of youth. Thank you, Sandy, for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Hello, Jim Coddington. How you doing? And Charlotte's sending love. She probably fell asleep on us already. That's all right. She made her way over here and liked and everything. So left us a comment. So she's good. I know how that is when you get in a routine, and yeah, I like to be in bed before 10 o'clock at night. That's pretty nice sometimes. Hey, Christine, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, fucking crazy watcher. It's good to see you too. Come on in. Daniel Berry, how are you? Betty, she says, I'm coming. Hey, Tex Baby Boomer. Happy to see you too. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Hey, Mountain Girl, how you doing? You holding the mountains down up there for us and the fish? God, that was a big old fish. Whoever that was with you that caught, man. What was the weight on that thing? She's dragging up the rear. Watch her. She's back there somewhere. I don't know where. She gets lost sometimes. Cowboy Mosh, good to see you. He says you were greatly missed by us all. We all, oh, thank you, Cowboy Mosh. I appreciate that. Appreciate that $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Makes me feel good. Won't have to pull a bob. I'm gonna have to check out here every few weeks. So people come back and see you when you get back. Hello, Wildflower. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Roddy Parade. Roddy Parade. How are you, Roddy? Hey, Danielle, it's good to see you. Thank you. I'm trying to see with one eye here. I don't know what I did the other one. I guess I got it. What do you call it? Irritation in it. From all this rain and pollen, you name it. So then, I keep my finger stuck in it on top of that, so it didn't help any either. Right on, Cowboy Moss says so many legends in the chat. Great peeps. That's right, they are. Certainly are. Watcher, I've asked you 2 or 3 times if you ever seen my video. Did you see it? Every time I think I mention it over at Homegrowns and then in Charlie's this morning. But you never answered, so I thought she either seen it and didn't like it or she struck it down. But that was awesome. I love that going out to the racetrack. That was funny. Your mom, I just love her. She cracked me up. I mean, that would have been me. I would have done exactly what she did. I would have pulled it out too far and then overcorrected, been over in the median. Yeah. You copyrighted it. Oh, Lord, I'll be waiting on it. Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, those are kind of fun to make. As long as I get to watch other people's, chats where I can see something crazy they said or done, then I got news to write about. Your gal's accents crack me up. Oh, it's just Oklahoma. Yeah, unalived. And I tried to change that many times. I couldn't make her say it right. So, Richard Polly, you're on candy break. That's what happened to your tooth, dude. Stay off the candy. Hey, girl, Ryan, good to see you. Linda Cushing, how are you? It's good to see you. So they don't have a memorial candy sale, do they? Richard, you sound like Joe Pesci. Hey, Freeside, how are you? She says, howdy. He or she, I'm not sure. Girls need to put a pink heart by their name, and boys need to put a blue heart. That way I don't accidentally call you the wrong thing. I just got to stick with the they and them, huh? Kaylee, wow, Kaylee, long time no see. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. No memorial candy, have to wait till Halloween. You've got a long wait now. A long wait. Panel police, Joy. I like this new little thing that it's probably me. Danielle, I don't know, because a while ago I was only showing like 2 bars and I was trying to download stuff and it was taking forever. And I even brought one of those Wi-Fi repeaters or whatever they call. It doesn't seem to help. So that's at Starlink. If you're ever thinking about getting Starlink. But yeah, this new deal that they come up with here on StreamYard since I've been gone, where it puts the chat up on the screen. That's pretty cool. Yeah, tell Elon the next time he comes over, because I kicked his ass out of here. I mean, he couldn't fix it, so I told him get gone. Take his money and go. So I did this thing today. I made cinnamon cinnamon rolls. Oh my God, y'all. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I know it's been a long time. It feels like a really long time,
I
doesn't it?
know. Yeah. We missed 2 Thursdays in a row, so
It feels like a year.
I know.
It does.
Guess we'll have to go every night for the next 2 weeks, make up for
Yes, every night, definitely.
it.
Hey, everybody in chat. I'm trying to get. I can't see anything because this. Oh, it's not there. I was like imagining that. Why isn't it there now? That thing at the bottom. It's not there.
Well,
I
it's
thought.
on mine here. I see it. I mean, so I don't know what's different. Maybe because they put this thing to come up on
Yeah.
comments coming up across your face there. No.
Oh, maybe that's why. Well, that's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
that little thing's cool. Hmm.
Yeah. That was one of the things I liked about that other one. What's it called? That Restream. Because it did that. That was one of the things that I wanted to.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's with that. Hello, Cluckers. How are you?
Oh, now I can do.
Yeah, Mountain Girl. I don't know. I mean, I've always heard such good things about the Starlink, but I just can't get it to work for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I've got a bad Starlink. Maybe
Oh, it sounds hokey or whatever. A little bit. You
does
know what I
it?
mean? A little. Like I don't know, like something from like I don't know, like I don't know. Never mind.
I'm sounding funky. Is that what you're saying?
No, the name of the thing, the Starlink or whatever.
Oh, okay.
No, you
Hi,
sound
Barbara.
fine. You sound fine. Yeah, I should be wearing a mask for my Toan fan. And be like acting like I'm someone else, like I'm entirely different. This is
Hmm. Like the thief in the night. Yeah, that's what I always understood. Starlink was supposed to be the best, but I've had it in 2 different places now, and I don't get it. I don't know.
yeah. I've heard a lot about it, but
I have a free 3-year subscription to Starlink in my new car.
really? Oh,
No, really well. Yeah, I mean that's internet. You can do a show going down the road.
yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Um, how's your eye? You were saying your eye was weird earlier. How's it now?
It's still weird. It's just like I guess it'll probably be glued together in the morning. So
That's not good.
highlight other comments. Nobody likes to see their comment up there all the time. Thank you,
Oh,
Cowboy Mosh coming in $2. He says highlight other comments. Like, share, and sub, y'all. I get to talk and I can't talk and click at the same time. Okay.
don't feel bad, Wildflower Girl. I didn't know either. I really didn't. I was like, oh, what's that? I'm not even sure I still know now. What's
Yeah.
this going on with that? So,
Yeah. You can just internet all the way down the road. Awesome. Dude, let's see. Roddy, not Dotty. I can't see. So, yeah, with my eyes, I can't see out of it at all.
yeah, that's not good.
Did I say hi to Barbara Warren?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's Lambrow, too. Hello, Lambrow.
Hey, Georgia Peach.
And Barbara Warren and Georgia Peach.
Barbara Warren, Joy Perry, and Richard Polly, and Cowboys Mosh, and Lambrow, and Roditha, and Cluckers. I don't want to leave anybody out. But Danielle, Mountain Girl.
All 30 of y'all here tonight. It says 80 on the people in here.
Barbara Warren. I don't know if I said hi to her now.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I had been over watching Homegrowns for a little bit when he had come on.
Mm-hmm.
I guess whenever I left, apparently Jim Jones came on and was up there. I guess he just still wants to poke the old bear. Let's look. They're all not talking about me now, and they're trying to drift away. And there's no more twin mama, and no more Betty, and
Oh, yeah, because he was calling me a little while ago, so that's probably why. I mean, why, if people, like you said, they're like, you're not talking about him, like, wouldn't you just be happy? You know what I mean? But
that's what he said. If we don't talk about him, he won't mess with us. But
yeah, he was texting too. I didn't open it, but he was texting some garbage. I don't know.
Right on, Wildflower. Yeah, we're not going away. I might need to take a break. Sometimes I have to take a vacation and make a trip out to Ohio or Florida or something, so
Right.
takes me a week or two sometimes. One of these days I'll show the video of my trip down there and back.
Right.
South Carolina, North Carolina, whatever is down that way.
Well, yeah, remember Bob was saying that? He was saying that he came to Orlando or in Bartow or whatever. Like, isn't that kind of weird for him to say? Did you remember that he said something weird? Like, he was like, yeah, I was looking at some windows in Orlando. Like, why would you say that? You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, that's really like, there's people say some of the dumbest things, like very inappropriate things that just like as a man or whatever you wouldn't want to say, just like about you know what I mean, because it makes you look like
a creep or
yeah, just saying. I mean, that's all. Just I don't know, just in general I would think that.
Yeah. Didn't buy any guitar strings, but I bought a Cadillac. No.
Sounds like a country song. I don't know.
Well, just don't do any AIs.
Oh, no.
Why did they make the AIs if we're not supposed to use them? That is the dumbest thing ever.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could see if you're making them about somebody in particular, like that would be different, right? Hey, girl, Ryan. I don't know if I said hi. I don't think I did. So sorry.
No, you did not say hi to her.
So sorry. Well, again, I was texting with her not long ago, so it's one of those things where like, oh, I was just talking with her, so
yeah.
That's why I didn't say hi to you, Twin Mama, because I was just talking to you. So I was just like,
man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then a while ago, I had caught that part on there on the replay at the end of where Jim was talking. And he said something about, all of these people are band creators. He named off everybody but himself.
Ooh, did he name Mr. X or no?
No, he didn't name him either, no.
That's fine.
Those two weren't named.
Yeah.
And that's where it started from, I thought. Those are the first ones I ever heard of.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I wasn't monetized, so I don't know what the big, thing is about it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it sucks to like, lose your videos and all your shit. I mean, everything like that. But like, as far as like he's looking at it, like, what is he? You know what I mean? Like, other than that, like, it's not like, I'm not like, oh, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to eat or something. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. They get so excited about, like, that's why I think he was trying to text me with, oh, you're like, oh my God. Because like he pulled the notification down from the top and there was like something like that, like, ooh, like, calm down. Like, really? Like, you're getting so excited about this. It's kind of strange,
It would be really, really strange once they take, if he thinks he's going to do that, take everybody down, then who they're going to fight with or who are they going to show out to? Because nobody else is going to be watching.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A good point.
They take you down so you can't make your videos. Well, that's one of the best things out here is the videos.
Yeah, because why? I don't know why they keep saying the thing about, X is like, I didn't strike her or whatever. okay, maybe you didn't like a couple days ago, but I mean, doesn't everyone remember when he was like, I sent this packet to YouTube Legal about Betty Hayward and Fumble and blah blah blah? Like that happened not long ago. So, and we all know, like, it takes like they even said it takes, YouTube is like a couple weeks behind or whatever. So, you know. Barbecue? Oh, yeah, it is kind of late to be barbecue. What are y'all talking about? What happened? Girl
Girl
Ryan's
Ryan's
barbecue?
making yeah, she's making shush kebabs.
Oh, shish kebabs. Shish kebabs. Well, I mean, I guess you can barbecue at any time. Like whatever. Just go on out there and just start your grill and just go to town. You know what I mean? Just whatever. Danielle. Sometimes it's 11:30 isn't too late. Live a little. You know what I mean?
I hear you, Georgia Peach. when you're not on here every day, it's quite different. I mean, me and the boys hung out. We was in the water every day, and at the park every day. So
Oh my goodness.
I would be barbecuing too, except I don't have my barbecue or smoker anymore.
Well,
Damn it.
I know, Danielle. Sometimes you get hungry at 11:30 at night and you're like, I have all these meats and I just want to go, grill them. And it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Just like, I'm just going to go outside and just do it regardless of the time, That's probably what happened,
Yeah, I got a steak up there. I pull it out and look at it every now and lay it back in the freezer. It's all pan fried, I guess.
Oh, hey, Norse.
Hello, Norris. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My video. Yeah, that's right. X was saying he liked my video or something. I don't remember which one was he talking about. It was probably the last one. Yeah. Rest in peace. It's my video.
Huh. Yeah, well, they won't get to see them no more.
I know. At least Angel heard that song, though, that I did. The Angel Gotti song with the, thinks I'm pretty. And Mr. X said no. He said no.
He said no.
That was the song in the lyrics. I said he said no.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Candace. Yeah.
Hi, Candace. I caught just part of Christine's, and I seen them up there talking about Candace. Did something happen, Candace?
Yeah, what were they saying?
I thought they had said that something else had happened, and maybe they were just talking about the past of what she's already gone through. They weren't saying anything bad about her. Leanne and him weren't. They, I guess, was trying to give her advice, but
yeah. Yes, I'm glad you tagged her, Danielle. That was cool. Yeah. Yeah, I know about Candace. They were saying something. What were they saying though? I just kind of zoned out where you were just saying. What did you say? Oh, Mama, sorry.
I don't really know. I mean, like I said, just caught just part of it. And they were already in the middle of a conversation, I guess. And X had just jumped off, and they were saying something about Candace, and
like
I don't know.
Yeah, like a post or something. Like they were saying something about I think were they talking about the post about like Jim having that restraining order or something? Is that what they were talking about?
I don't know. Because I didn't catch that.
Well, I think at one point I heard him saying that. Okay, because they were like, yeah, she did this and this is a stupid story, about the whole thing, and I was dating a woman or something, that story about Jim, with the restraining order. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I guess I haven't seen it. Was that a new one out, or
it's what?
Was that a new one out today or something?
No, they were just talking about like that restraining order that Jim has, or somebody tried to get against him years ago, or something like that. It's to do with like a kid. There's like a woman and a kid, and like his story is, who knows,
Right. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. I'm reading both sides of the chat. That side over there, and then this one up here on the screen trying to. Yeah. So I mean, they were just what I was. Hey, Melted Copper. They were just talking about her. That was what I was hearing.
Okay.
About staying off of here and being with kids or something. I didn't want to say that. And,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
got a clip. Okay, I can't. Okay, can't see all that. I got a clip of Elle saying that I should be doing this and that, and little do they know what I do in my free time. I'm writing books. I'm advocating, talking to mothers in the same situation, wives, etc. Yeah, that's what it was. She was saying. Thank you. Yeah, that
Yes,
she ought to
thank
be
you.
advocating and doing different stuff like that. But I've heard Kansas say she was, before this, that she was already doing that and writing a book. So yeah, she's a busy little beaver.
For sure. For real.
Yeah, what did I just do? Looks like I did something different here. Oh. Oh, somebody was on your panel, Melted Copper. Bless your heart.
Oh.
The Power Ranger he is. Well, yeah, I thought that's too, Danielle. I thought, well, didn't she already take a break, like many months break? Not like me. What he said, 5 days.
Yeah.
So, Raditha, did I just see you say something about 2 kids? Are you talking about those 2 over in Canada? That is a so sad deal. I just hate that.
Hey, Ellen.
Hey, Ellen, how are you? 19 months. Yeah, I knew it was a long time, Candace, a long time. Oops.
Yeah.
Hey, Ellen, thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. I appreciate that. Love you much. Thank you.
Ryan.
Yeah, but I did see. Have you kept up with that at all? Have you seen what's going on with those 2 little kids? Just like disappeared out of their house, out in the woods. And it's sad. Everybody that disappears, they automatically say that they're autistic, and that's what they're saying about these kids too. So, I don't know. It seems kind of strange. You've been watching it grow around, yeah. What do you think about it grow around? Are you leaning towards the parents at all? Yes, in Nova Scotia. Yeah, Nova Scotia. They a little girl and a little boy disappeared, and Dolly Vision's been reporting on it a lot. A lot of people have actually. I mean, if you scroll through the YouTube, but just about everybody's has already been reporting on it. A lot of people are thinking that it's a stepdad, but he's the only one out there actually pushing, and trying to help look. The mom left him the next day. So I don't know if she knows something about him or if she's running something about her own self or what, but it's kind of weird, kind of strange. And they I think that other boy that came up missing out there, that Dylan Ellers, it wasn't, I think they said 45 miles or 45 minutes from where these 2 kids disappeared from. So
I'll have to look for that story. It sounds crazy.
You think so, Georgia? You think their parents are involved? I don't know. When she left him, I thought she thinks that he has something to do with it. That's why she left and went back to her mom's. Kind of what I was thinking. For some reason, I believe she's thinking he done something because she was asleep, And he could have gotten out of the bed and went and done something while when she had gone back to sleep. So is it still raining there, Watcher? We had down alerts going off on our phones all day, about don't be out driving because it's flooded so bad around here. I mean, last night, all night long, it rained and thundered loud. I mean, it was loud storm.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs. Odd. It's an odd term, isn't it? Hey, Watcher. I said hi, but I don't know if you heard me.
So, anyways, I was going to play this one of my news
Okay.
cast.
You should.
Should
do it. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do number 1 first.
Okay.
Breaking news. Local woman Shali is still talking about the same stuff, but is too afraid to use names. On Friday, May 23rd, Shali went live. She is still talking about a video that was put out about her before Mother's Day. Every time she goes live, more lies are added onto the original story that she has told. In other news, Betty Hayward has made some new videos this week that will make you laugh your ass off. If you haven't seen the newest videos, please make your way to her YouTube channel. It seems to be taking the local communities by storm. In other news, P. Diddy, who we now know as a nasty a-hole, his opposing attorneys have an 800 number that has been set up for victims to come forward. And many more abused and assaulted victims keep calling the 800 number to tell their stories. We have heard that a possible follower of Diddy might have purchased a case of baby oil on consignment at the Hollywood corner store. We also heard that Z seems to be taking it one step farther and purchased baby powder and wipes. We will keep you updated on this developing story. Jim Terry seems to have disappeared from his community. He hasn't been seen on Johnny's or Homegrown's YouTube channels in a month of Sundays. The latest rumor mill has it that Eric Foss told him he better stay over there at Angels or he will do a 12-6 elbow to the face. That's all the latest news tonight. We will see you next time with more breaking news.
I love the way she's homegrowny. she can't read very good. And then let me go ahead and play this second one.
Now let's get right into today's headlines. We got a wild one today for all you car racers out there. On May 23rd, the watcher of Crazy and her mother was seen crashing their race car in the center median of the racetrack while mom was driving. The watcher thought she was gonna be unalived, but was relieved when she wasn't. The only thing harmed during this accident was a helpless bunny who was attempting to make his getaway. His tail was straightened out and is no longer a fluff ball. Also in our local news, Eric Foss reportedly added a new moderator to his chat. This new moderator was not even known by the moderator Michelle, who was the only moderator in that chat. Michelle was so surprised by this new mod that she told him to get out. The new mod on his first night of moderating blocked someone special in Eric's chat. The whole chat exploded, while Foss told them he would unblock that individual after the show was over. Wow. Nice going there, new mod. Now in the weather today and recently there have been many storms in the Midwest and the South. YouTuber favorite Charlie Sending Love reported that the storm destroyed her old home where she was housing her favorite show chickens. She was so worried about her beautiful chickens, she said. She also said that she ran out of her new home and fell flat on her face because the storms had blown her new front porch deck away. She was so frantic to go save her chickens that she didn't realize she no longer had a porch. Covered in mud, Charlie Love made her way the half-mile to her old house, on foot, and I mean barefoot, to find that her chickens were all in great shape. The chickens also had a new addition to their home. It was Charlie Love's new deck. It was sitting upright in front of the door and the chickens were able to make their way outside to use the bathroom. Charlie states that it's okay that the deck is there for the chickens. She loves her chickens so much that she is actually happy the new deck is there for them. Charlie made it back home safely and told her partner James that she was hungry. James told his love Charlie that he was on his way to get some Popeye's chicken. Yummy, reports Charlie. I've had a taste for chicken for a bit now. Alright, guys. That's all the news I have for you today. Be sure to smash that like button and check out my other content. I'm the host. Have a good one, y'all.
She even says y'all. Y'all. A boot. I don't know what language she speaks in.
Yeah, she also said unlived. I think.
Lived is a boot. And did instead of didn't. It's like did.
Don't know. That's funny. Hey, Buster.
Buster Brown. Hello. Hello, Georgia girl. Georgia. Georgia.
Girl Ryan. I agree.
Every day. Hey, every day.
Hey,
Good to
Deborah.
see you. No people snuck in.
Oh,
I didn't see them.
sneaky snakes.
Sneaky snakes.
The guy on the left. The last little clip to do that. Oh.
Yeah, I'll see if he's available, Danielle. I think he's a little expensive, but I'll see if he's available.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Girl Ryan.
Right, every day. Wouldn't that be something? Popeye's chicken and greens. I can't sing good enough to serenade y'all.
You could try.
Go for it, Betty.
Oh, no.
My love. Nothing good is cheap. You get what you pay for. Oh man, he might be worth something.
Thank you, Buster.
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 Y'all hit that like button. Richard Polly says there's only 26 likes. There's 87 folks. Oh, Girl Ron's got a new song idea.
Oh, well, I hope you'll be putting it on your channel where it will be seen by people. Because
I see 35, Candace says. Richard, you didn't refresh.
did I like it? I better have. Oh, no, I didn't. So sorry. So sorry. I just did. So there should be another one, Richard.
All right, Mountain Girl, thank you for coming. Because I know if I was closing my eyes right now, I'd be out. Book them haters. Hatters. So who are the Hatters? Are we the Hatters? Or they the Hatters?
I think so.
We're
I think we are. I mean, I think we're supposed to be, right?
And they're the McCoys?
I guess. I don't think so. But there's something.
Watcher says she's a Hatter.
So silly. I remember that when Jim put that in the title for the show, he spelled it like that.
And he's never lived it down since. He probably don't even know that's why we all spell it Hatters.
I don't think he thinks it's wrong when he sees it. So no, it's like that's how it's supposed to be spelled.
Hey,
It's like that's spelled correctly. Right.
He's probably eating carne asada. They are the haters, you idiot asses. Yeah, because I don't hate. Do you want to know what our community name is? How the fuck we don't have one yet? It's literally always just been pro JT versus anti JT.
That's true. Pretty much.
Well, I call you my wolves, my pack of wolves. When we get one down, we all going in for the kill.
Oops.
Tell him when he gets through with yours, Buster, to come to mine.
Well, Girl Ryan says she'll wake him up because I guess she's barbecuing her shish kebabs with Reuben. I think that's the new rumor out there, or it's going to be.
Richard
Mama.
Paul says we are mama babies.
That yeah. But the whole, I mean, like, yeah, 42 likes. Okay.
What?
I said 42 likes. I don't know. I was mumbling again.
Oh, like our sector. Haha, Charlie asked this morning, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know. We don't have one. Our sector is the crime. What is it called? True crime is actually what we're.
Yeah. Or, yeah, I've heard people say the like Dylan Rounds community, which I can see that would make sense in a lot of ways, but, you know, yeah. Well, thank you, Roddy. Thank you, Roddy, for the Cash App. Thank you. Sorry.
Like, me go around because I want some shush kebabs too.
Shish kebabs.
Yeah, but she said shush kebabs at first.
Oh.
Where's Georgia Peach going? Well, oh, good night, Georgia Peach. Get some rest.
There you are, Roddy. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, honey bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could be called the
Yeah, because that's how it started. Like for me, because I saw the what's them guys with the helicopter, whatever. What are them guys? Like something. Whoever them people are they were looking for Dylan, and that's how I just it popped up as a suggestion, and that's how it the whole thing went from there. From that show to I guess like Tyler Feller or something, who I also never watched before, nor did I ever watch Doug either. So it was just like all of that all at once,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you, Roddy Parade, for the Cash App. I appreciate that. Thank you. Where are the hunters? The Red Hat Club. Red Hat Club, wouldn't that be people like Adele?
Oh God. The heathens are here. Tyler for the connection never. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I remember when I seen them guys that were looking for him. They I didn't know. I'd never seen them before either. So it was like I didn't know if they were going to. I didn't know. Never heard of Dylan Rounds before that very moment. So I didn't know if they were going to go look for somebody and find them right then. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know what to expect with the show even, and I was just like sad that they didn't. And then I guess the algorithm.
Was it the two brothers?
Oh, Heavy D, is that? Okay, yeah. All right, then yeah, I guess so. If that's probably what it was. Yeah, because I never.
Yeah, he came out later, and flew the helicopter.
I don't know. It was just like some show, and there was like a guy in a helicopter, and they were looking, and they were talking about it. And
that would be Heavy D, yeah. Heavy D.
Yeah, it was like right. That whole thing. It was like right after the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard like trial. Like it seemed like from the way I remembered, anyways, was on, and then all of a sudden, next thing like soon after was when all this came about because it was like
Mm-hmm.
right then. That's how I remember it. The Diesel Brothers. Okay. That's right.
Thank you, Deborah Day, for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate that, hon. Thank you very much. Yeah, they can be the Jim Terry cult. We'll be the Dylan Rounds or whatever. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the people that have a brain. We can be the people that have a brain. Cool. Like in that one clip where Jim's going, or I go, I do not believe that there are 250 people over there. And he's like, you want me to tell you why you don't believe that? And I'm like, because I'm not stupid. Because I have common sense.
Oh, God.
Oh no, that was great. That was fun.
Rolling Stones. Now, he actually took that or tried to make it take that as a compliment.
What thing?
Rolling Stones article.
Oh my God. I know. Well, it was good. What did he say? No, any publicity, bad publicity is good. Whatever the heck that thing is. Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, not when you're trying to make money and, now your name is, crap. I don't think that that's good. That's great. I'm known as a con artist. This is wonderful. It's doing wonders for my money. My business is taking off.
But it did. Apparently, it brought him in new members over there.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't think so because, if you're thinking about somebody, you know what I mean? Like, hey, let's research this guy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh. Yeah, because everybody finds that article. Like people, that I know that have nothing to do with any of this will be like, oh yeah, I saw that. Like that's really bad. Like that's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you see. Yeah, that's the first thing that pops up.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember when that happened, I was still on their show, and I was like, I'm like, this is bad. Like, and I remember like them talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't good.
Did he ever do the Guinness book thing?
No.
No, I think that kind of went by the wayside. He might have practiced and realized he couldn't get that far.
Remember the autographs when he was selling them autographs?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
I was like, why are people buying them? And I'm not trying to crap on anybody who did, but I'm just saying, like, I remember at the time I was thinking he's really like tricking people right now to like make people think that like this is something that is worth anything. You know what I mean?
Well, I think though at the time that was all going on, everybody was trying to get in good favors with him and stuff like that. So it was just
well, yeah, because he like supported it, like, oh, he's funny, let's support his channel, blah blah blah. But it also he gave that like this
big head effect.
Well, yeah, but he made people think like, oh yeah, this is, I need to get this. Because you know what I mean? Like if one day I was just on here and I'm like, hey, I'm going to charge $10 for an autograph, that would seem weird, right? And yeah, I know there's no, I'm like, oh, I'm not playing football or whatever the hell. But I'm just saying it seems weird that you would just, I think the way that he presents himself is very,
Well, a lot of people don't understand football. So maybe they thought that kind of football was real football. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I saw through him pretty soon after, but it was already too late, pretty much. I knew once I was over there, I was stuck, and I was.
See, we gave everybody heads up over here, so y'all had a heads up advantage. We didn't. We were just thrown in there cold.
Right. Yeah.
But one time, he did do funny stuff. Then it just got to be nasty stuff, and then mean stuff, and it was just.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember Norse saying something like that to me back then, and I was like, I'll do what I want. Something stupid.
Oh, really?
Something like that. Something very like, immature, some sort of immature response, Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, I don't think any of us was really into looking people up because a lot of us, I was, pretty new. I'm real new to YouTube, as a matter of fact, other than watching, music videos. That's all I'd ever done. And then I crossed over, into the deep water and about drowned. I had to get out. Just about drowned. Throw me a life vest, people.
I know. I was like, oh, like, what am I going to do? That's a good idea. Brian.
Donuts are delicious. Have one on me.
Are they delicious, Buster?
Oh yeah, so that's what I started saying a while ago. Thank you, Buster. For that $4 donuts on me. Daddy, let's go have a donut. So anyways, I
Mhm.
I made homemade the cinnamon rolls, but they were the Cinnabon cinnamon rolls like you would get, from Cinnabon or from like Pizza Hut, I think had them. And so these were oversized. My God, they got big and so good. And my blood sugar hasn't come down out of the thousands.
Oh my God. Oh, Mama.
No, it's not that. But I'm sure it got up there. I didn't even eat a whole one, but I had to try it.
Good thing you didn't.
Yeah, because it had the brown sugar, stuff like that on the bottom, or brown sugar. Where you pour the heavy cream over the top of them, and it all, it gets in the bottom of the pan too, and then it kind of crystallizes, and then you put all that cream cheese, butter, and sugar on the top of it. And yeah, that take some cinnamon. Well, I took a whole cinnamon roll or a half a cinnamon roll, North.
Oh, thank you, Buster. Thank you. I have my own money now for donuts. Thank you so much.
Now,
Thank you, Buster.
we can go Dutch, huh?
Yes.
You pay for yours, I pay for mine.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. No. Well, Parasite Slayer. Okay. So for me, I think I may have said this. I know I've said it before, but I said that I didn't tell them my information. They did. They wanted to know so bad. They did facial recognition and found out my name. So I wasn't planning on giving them my information. I went to great lengths to not have that information be. So I mean, fake phone number, name, email address, like brand new, all this stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like nothing was sort of tied to me, but they didn't care about that. And I was still on their show when they did that. So it wasn't even like when I left and they're like, oh, well, now we're at war, so we're going to find out our name. No, I was on their panel still. So, and he keeps trying to say, oh, he didn't tell people my name or whatever. He told Watcher, he told Miss T, and he told Arkansas at the very minimum. X did. So, I don't know. And it's so funny because I remember at the time he's like, don't tell Miss T your name. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to. Oh, yeah. Well, because he had already done it anyways. I don't know why he was bothered to say that. But I mean, what's crazy is that it wasn't even like those three people were a problem to have known it. It's just I didn't want anyone to know it. And besides that, who else did he tell? If he's telling them, who else was he saying something to? I mean, he doesn't have a very good memory. He just says stuff and then or that he lies so much that he doesn't remember. But either way, he doesn't remember anything because it's just, how do you not remember saying the things that you say? So I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of people were afraid to call in because they didn't want Jim to have, their name. So a lot of people were worried about that.
I was just dumb to all that because I mean, because I had Facebook. I never had trouble on Facebook before in my life. And then all of a sudden, you can't call in. I'm going, why not? Because he gets your info, and I didn't have a clue until I started really watching. Then I figured it out pretty fast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is today's date? The 26th.
I think so. Well, yeah, now it's the 27th because it's 12:05 a.m. But
for you, yeah, you are an hour ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in the future.
It's only like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at Danielle's and Ruben's.
Mm-hmm. I know. It's weird.
I always call Ruben about 7 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Christine, I've seen that. And he looks like a different person. look completely different. I almost wouldn't have known if I didn't know what I was looking at. And I'm really good at like faces and even voices and stuff, but he looked like a different person. Talking about Doug. Like a different, a totally different. I mean, he was acting all weird. Not that I really ever watched him before, like barely at all, maybe a handful of times, but he just seems like a different person. I don't know, kind of goofy and stuff. Like maybe he was goofy before, but seems really goofy, cheesy, dorky, or something. Yeah, he's odd. The way I remember him, he was kind of like chubby, and just kind of like this is how I remember him sitting in a chair, like with a wife beater on. Maybe he didn't even have one on, but in my head, that's what I imagine. And like drinking, like tea, like iced tea out of like a gallon or something, just swigging all and just like sitting there or something. That's how I remember it, and that's all I remember. And his dog, I remember his dog.
Yeah, always looking out the window. The dog was always up on the couch looking out the window.
Yeah,
The dog was paranoid.
yeah. Yeah, and his co-host. I remember his co-host.
Yeah.
Her real name is my name, and I was like, I remember when I found that out, I was like, she doesn't look like Elisa. I'm like, no, but nobody knew my name, but I would just be like, no, that's a pretty name for. So I didn't say why I said that, but it was funny. Anyways,
Is he back on now?
who? Doug?
Mm-hmm. See, like on TikTok or something?
He's on here. He's on YouTube. He's a band creator. No, yeah, he's on here, but someone sent it to me. Otherwise, I would not have known. Someone's like doing fireworks right now. Otherwise, I would not have known who. I wouldn't have known who I was looking at. I don't think, because he looks really different.
Well, how is he on here if he's a band creator?
I know. We better call 911. Call him. I'll call him right now.
Or 913-813.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call. File a report. Phoebe. Fireworks are scaring her.
913, what's your emergency? I was going to try to pull up a picture, but it ain't letting me. I guess no signal. This sucks.
He wears a blonde wig. Wait, did I see that? Are you talking about Doug wears a blonde wig? He didn't have a wig on when I seen him, but he was never drinking tea. Oh, well, well, whatever it was drinking it right out of the jug. That's what I remember. No, my name is not really Betty. It's Lisa.
There's a blonde wig for real.
That's weird. Like a woman, like he's trying to look like a chick, or he's trying to play it off like he's, that's his hair, or what is he doing? Because I didn't see that.
Oh, wow.
He was just like talking. I don't know what he was talking about because I didn't know who he was talking about. But he was like talking about, like, I don't know, like people being clean, maybe not, like off drugs or something like that. Something I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So like, next Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
Betty, let's have a wig day that everybody has to wear a wig and come up and show their wig.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Everybody gather your wigs up. We're going to have wig day.
I gotta find that one. The one that I was wearing, this, the Sarah from Pompano wig.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I bought, how many did I end up getting? I think I've ended up buying 5 of them.
Ooh, I could wear my one that I used to wear, on gyms, with the headband and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it come with the headband or is that part of the wig?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it came with it. And I wore it because I was trying to look different, and also because, I assumed people would know that it was a wig, but like people were like, oh my God, like like people are saying stupid things. I'm like, I just figured people would know that because it was like really like a lot of hair. You know what I mean? Like it was just like, so it was so uncomfortable. Like that shit was uncomfortable.
I tried to put one of them on. That's why I asked you how to do it. I still couldn't get it to look right. Half my hair to be hanging down because my hair is long. and I'm trying to get it up in there and making it stay. Then it falls down, and the other one falls sideways. I'm thinking, ah, nobody's going to believe this.
I told you, you got to pull your hair back and put it in a thing, or you don't have to put it in like a thing, but you could at least pull it back and try to flatten it or something as much. But you have a lot of hair, don't you?
Hmm. I did a pretty good cut on my hair, that wolf cut, where they show you how to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that on my hair, so I cut a lot of that off. So,
Oh, well, there you go. Just cut it all off, and then it'd be easier to wear.
yeah, then I can wear a wig, huh? Or just leave my hair long and color it. Yeah.
Yeah, Candace, I remember when your friend had started that. That's crazy. He used to say something about that.
What is it?
I mean, well, I'm sorry. She said the thing about her friend had started that GoFundMe for her after that she lost her husband, and I guess it was Jim that was saying it, probably.
Oh yeah, I mean that is horrible. I mean they're such pocket watchers. They can't stand when somebody else gets any money.
Mhm.
I mean, when people need it. Why? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he's so obsessed with what other people. He acts like if other people get it, that it's taking from him. You know?
yeah, I mean, if it's he always got to throw in this shit. Well, we're paying tax. No, you ain't paying taxes. Show me. Be like the presidential election. Show me your taxes.
Mm.
Hey, Rhonda. How
Hey,
are you,
Rhonda.
Rhonda? Good to see you. Yeah, I had to beat Betty into letting me come back. She said, "No, you stay. You stay gone."
Yeah, yeah. I saw somebody say today, "Oh, I doubt that Twin Mama would strike Betty." What? Where are y'all getting even thinking that? Like, you know what I mean? Like that.
Why in the hell would I strike Betty? That don't make no damn sense.
I
I haven't
know.
struck anybody in quite some time. That's why people are still on. That shouldn't be, because I hadn't been doing my job.
It's grotesque.
Yeah, I'd say people, especially what Candace went through. My gosh,
Yeah.
and people, like Rhonda and with her daughter and stuff, he went all off on her, and about the GoFundMe she had, just I don't understand why people think that's their business, because it's not, not at all. And worry about me getting money for my kids, and
Yeah, it's really weird.
yeah, why would anybody care unless you're gonna take care of that person and pay their bills, and pay the things that they need. Hello, smoke. Then stay out of it, unless you're gonna step up and be the breadwinner and pay for everything they need.
I don't know why he thinks it's his business at all. Any of it is. I don't know why he thinks that.
That might be in my news report. Yep, he's a psycho and was being a total homosexual. And now he's a home wrecking homosexual. In other news.
Sorry. I was reading the text.
Is it a good text?
Sure. Yeah, you could say that.
Joy, let me send you away.
Hey, Smoke.
Screen name be their Cash App. Oh yeah, Parasite. Oh, somebody asked over there a while ago. In Homegrownies, why do you have Jim Terry's Cash App up on on his thing floating by?
Scrolling, yeah. That is, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like he just doesn't want to fight with anybody, I guess. But that's the thing you can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really, if someone's going to be like, you can't Keep it like that. You can't just be cool with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's how it is, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is that noise?
What is it?
Who are you grinning at over there?
I wasn't. I was like, what did you say though? What do you mean? What noise? Is it on my end?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the air conditioner because, like, remember you were like, "Oh, it sounds like a heartbeat" or whatever. I listened back. It's that's how loud, like, hard it's blowing. That's just what it's. That's just how loud it is. I can hear it like other times. How loud it is.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's like,
Yeah, it's the air conditioner. It's just blowing away.
I turned mine off today, actually, and opened the windows.
Oh, well, it must have been nice out.
No, it was humid out, but
Oh,
the parts of the
well,
house that opened the windows in was, under shade, and there was a little bit of breeze coming in, so it was pretty decent. Until you walked outside in the sun, they wasn't so decent. But all this rain, all you hear is frogs out there, Go frog
oh,
gaming in my backyard.
oh, frogs.
Me and Raditha need to get back together. We've got some SWAT
Codes and stuff.
business we need to start taking care of. We've been slacking, Raditha. We need new code, new codes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good night, Richard, Polly. Thank you for coming.
Good night, Richard. Now I don't know who's going to keep track of the likes, Richard.
Yeah, Richard.
Yeah, Richard. So rude. Just go to sleep.
Yeah,
Just
you
kidding.
think about that when you're trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, you should set your alarm and come back in 20, 30 minutes and let us know how many likes there are. Thank you.
No, girl, Ryan, I haven't been watching the Karen Reed trial. I've been watching all this other stuff. So 47, y'all hit that like button. And I've been watching the deal with the kids from Nova Scotia, the Sebastian Rogers. I guess that's just going to go cold. It's pretty sad.
Very sad. Yeah.
And then watching my kids tear up shit.
Yeah.
Is that turtle guy? Are you talking about? I just drew a blank.
Turtle guy?
Dolly Vision Turtle Guy, or there's somebody else that calls himself Turtle Guy or something.
Oh, I think they called Doug Turtle Guy, didn't they? Or Turtle something, right?
He was Turtle Dick.
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I don't know that what is he? I don't think Doug's doing any of that. Is he? He's just doing like weird stuff now, where I don't even know, playing a whole new human. He's not even being like the person he used to be. It's like a totally different person.
Yeah, Sebastian Rogers is the boy, the 15-year-old that's missing from Tennessee. Yeah. Gosh, there's so many of them missing everywhere. That's what they're saying about this one that's going over in Nova Scotia. They say it kind of reminds them of the Summer Wells, the way they just disappeared like that in the woods or whatever, supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, two of them. So what were their ages?
6 and 4.
Oh, damn. That's really young.
Yeah. And they say the girl is autistic. I think she said they both were, but anyways, and that she'll just scream out, kind of like that one of mine in there. They just start screaming randomly. So they said if they'd have been in the woods, they would probably actually heard her screaming, because she had such a loud scream. But he's legit making parodies of TikTok crackheads. Who is Georgia Girl?
Doug, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know. I think.
Lore Lodge. It's a good channel along with Missing Enigma. They were trying to involve Turtle Boy into Karen Reed trial to read their private text. So is Turtle Boy the same? He's not the same as the one I was talking, Dollar Vision, right? That's a different Turtle Boy, right?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Remember, this Turtle Boy was involved in another trial down there where he maybe got in trouble.
Oh. I don't know.
That's his content now. Oh, I'm correct.
I just know, like, there's a lot of, I don't know, all that stuff you hear about, like, what's her name? Like, what's her name? Bullhorn Betty, like her and all that stuff. I don't even know. I never even kept up with all that stuff, but you hear all that stuff about somebody getting sued and all the other stuff.
Oh, yeah, she's been in court and everything.
Yeah.
Over that Sebastian Rogers, Seth. Was it not Seth, but the woman family. Oh, I guess it was the boy's mom and dad. I'll get that right in a minute. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy because they were the ones that were like screaming outside of like what's that guy Brian Laundry, like his sister's house or whatever. Remember, like that whole thing.
Yeah,
that was
and and also down there at the that little boy that the mom threw in the garbage.
Oh.
What was his name? My goodness. Pettyfoot. Oh no, Stinkfoot or something. What is it? Pettyfoot. Shit, I got too many names going through my head now. Doug is making fun of a crackhead named Lisa Richards. Well, isn't Lisa Richards, was that his co-host?
That was her name, her first name, but I don't think it was her last name, was it?
No.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
Proudfoot, okay, and then the Quentin Simon. Thank y'all. Okay, yeah. So Betty,
Hmm?
Bullhorn Betty was down there,
Okay.
at the Quentin Simon, and they were screaming out there, and that's when I think Dolly Vision he got arrested while they were down there doing all that, and that was a mess down there. Okay, so Lisa Moore is her name. Okay, got it.
I thought she had like another name too, some other name or something, but I don't know. I mean, like either way. Hey, Snooks. I don't know if I said hi to you.
Proudfoots. Would that be Proud Feet instead of Foots? The Proud Feet. I was thinking of something. Is a drug girl Doug makes fun of. Okay, I don't guess I've heard of her.
I don't know.
TikToker. I ran across this lady's channel for some reason. When I had my channel shut down and everything, I wasn't getting the normal traffic that I normally would get coming through. So I was getting all this I even got some like dark web looking shit, it kind of got weird. And I ran across this lady with pink hair. She was an older lady, and she was upset and crying. She had her roof was falling in. I mean, you could just see it where she was sitting, had her roof was falling in. The toilet didn't work. It was awful. So I went over there and hung out with her. Not really hung out with her, but just left her some messages and some resources,
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. And then last few days, she seems to be doing better. So maybe it helped a little bit, with other people helping as well. So Doug has jaundice. Lisa Richards is straight up a crackhead and does not hide it whatsoever. She screams at people till they send her money for her next fix.
Ooh, that's good.
Residues on her mouth from the pipe and all. Oh my God, really? Wow.
That's nice.
Wow. And people send her money? You're crazy.
I guess so. Looks like a damn.
Highlighter yellow? Damn, how y'all keeping up with him? How y'all find people when they're gone and come back?
Someone sent it to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have found it.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know. I guess you could go over to TikTok and start a show there. Go
Yeah.
back and forth. You know, I drop a lot of videos over on TikTok, and
Seems hectic. Like it just seems hectic over there or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
well, I guess if you got into having your own show or panel or whatever, I guess it would be set up similar to this, right? I mean, you would have to use StreamYard there too, I'm sure.
I don't know. Something.
Georgia Girl. I gotta go pee real quick. Can you handle it?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Be right back. Just say your ABCs and then start singing watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. I'll hurry.
You better run. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it is karate. It's really bad. If you're jaundice. That's not good. I mean, I didn't notice him looking yellow, but like I don't know. He just looked weird. That's all I know. He looked like a different human being. Did not look like who he looked like before. I mean, I don't even know if you could say it looked better. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, maybe I guess you could say that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Right. It seemed, everything seemed crazy. Like the only time I've ever seen it, it seemed like TikTok, the stuff was like going crazy. I was like, I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't even know what the word would be other than what Girl Ryan just said. What did you say? Oh, yeah, battle. That's what it seemed like. Um, oh my God. Yeah, that, I don't know. I think that's what it's. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Just right. I mean, if you're yellow and you are jaundice or whatever, it's always your liver, right? What did I say? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? I said something stupid, didn't I? What did I say? Yeah, he does look better, but like he still looks weird though. But it looks like he's playing a role, like he's just a character or something. Like he's just in a movie and that's who he's playing right now or something. Because he doesn't seem like the same person. That's exactly what you said. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It seems like alcohol, like the worst thing you could like do or ingest or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure there's worse, but it seems like it's pretty bad. Like it really like takes its toll. Damn, Girl Ryan. I'm so glad that it was able to, reverse. I don't know if that's the correct term, but yeah, exactly. It doesn't look natural. He looks like he's playing it. It looks like a freaking, like I'm watching a freaking movie or something. It just doesn't seem right. He seems like he's all just like proper or something. And maybe I have to watch it again. Maybe he wasn't, but it seemed like it was being weird. talking to people about it being like about being clean or something. Like it just seemed so odd. I don't know. Whatever happened to that chick, Crime and Justice chick? She still have a channel? I guess she probably does. Maybe doesn't she? I don't know. I thought that was odd. Like, you know what though? With her, I thought, okay, when I first saw her, I thought she was older, like a lot older, like 70 or something. You know what I mean? And like, it didn't dawn on me until like she dyed her hair red or something, and I'm like, is she younger? I was like, then I found out she was I think she was younger than me. I was like, oh wow, because I didn't. I'm not trying to be mean right now. I really didn't know if she was. She seemed older, and then somebody said something about a kid, and I was like, what? I'm like, a kid, like maybe like a grandkid or something. No, it was like her kid, and so I don't know. She seemed a lot older. Is all I'm saying. I'm not even trying to be mean right now.
Do what?
I was talking about Crime and Justice.
Oh, okay.
First time I saw her, I thought she was like older, like a lot older. You know what I mean?
I did too. How old was she? How is she?
Younger than me, I think.
Really? Wow.
I think.
Huh.
Was like, I was confused because she has the aura of somebody that's a lot older, and it's confusing because she could be older or she could be younger. It's like one of them people. You're like, I don't know. Be really old or really young, like when Jim said, I told you he'd be found really, really close or really, really far away.
Right. Yeah.
Jim said that. Like, oh, great. Thank you so much for your expertise.
Yeah, right. It's either really close or really far away. I was right. I told y'all.
That's what he said. He goes, I told you. It was like really amazing. That is great. I am so impressed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, Roddy. I'm very, very glad that Girl Ryan's okay. Because I remember hearing her say that, like, she was going through all that stuff, and yeah.
A girl Ron.
Yeah, when she was, not doing good. Yeah.
I didn't know. All I knew was what Leanne was telling us, so I didn't know whether to believe y'all or not. I was like, what?
Well, she came up somewhere and was talking about it. Was it here or Bob's or something? Or I don't know. I don't know. But or maybe it was Jim. I don't know. But I heard her saying it, and I was like, oh my God. And then I remember Jim did that stupid thing with those like little, what are them things called? Yeah, little drink. What is it called? The little things, the little alcohol drink things.
Little travel size. Yeah, Red Hot or what was
Yeah,
it?
no, well, yeah, what was it? I don't know, but whatever it was, he's like, oh, I just happen to have this here. It's like,
Yeah,
it's weird.
Fireball.
Yeah, was it Fireball or whatever it was? Yeah, I guess it was, but yeah, it's like, oh, and I was thinking yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that Girl Ryan's better.
All right, good night, girl. Yeah, Fireball.
Oh, good night, George girl. I know you have to get a lot of rest in your old age, 30, That's what she said. She felt old. And she said, and she's talking about she feels old she's 30 years old.
Who?
George girl.
Oh, George. She's 30. I thought she was like in her 20s.
Well, she's getting old.
Like
32
or 23 or something like that, max.
Yeah, that makes sense, Girl Ryan. Yeah.
So I'm closer to the microwave now. So I can jet to the microwave and get popcorn, Yeah, that had to be scary, Girl Ron. I mean, it seems like the way I understood it that you were there by yourself doing that shit.
What do you mean, drinking or going through all that?
Going through all that.
Hmm.
Well, I know when I had my heart attack, I was by myself. I told my mom and daughter and them to go home. I said, there ain't nothing y'all can do for me, just go home. Because we've always been the type to stay with each other, nobody gets left behind. But I was like, because all I wanted to do was sleep.
Oh,
Got them Red Sox. It should be 30 in September.
she's not even with me. Georgia girl.
Georgia.
They're talking about she feels old and she's only 29.
Told you I thought she was in her 20s still.
Well, you were right. I just thought she had to be 30 at least. I mean,
You got to be 30, to watch these adult videos on here.
right. Exactly.
Somebody's been co-signing for her.
Yeah, I know, Roddy. She has been through so much. That's why, like, I don't know. I just felt like, when people would give her a hard time about stuff, it's like, I don't know. You've been through a lot of crap. I mean, can you just, you know what I mean? Like, maybe not, just hold on to, like, things and give her, like, more shit, Like, I don't know. It's just, call me crazy, but I thought, like, as humans, like, maybe being kind to one another and, was the thing we were supposed to do. I don't know,
It is.
or try to be,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, Georgia girl.
She's in the
You're
hospital.
not.
Gosh,
Oh,
girl.
you were you're currently in the hospital? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope you feel better and get out of the hospital right away. That sucks.
Yeah, you're still underage.
Yeah. Yes.
Still wet behind the ears.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hear, that noise. That's not
Oh,
air conditioner.
what?
That's not an air conditioner. It sounds like a money box.
That was a jar. That was a jar of hand lotion. But the other noise, that I wasn't making the noise before though. So, like, I'm not doing anything right now. Do you hear it?
No.
Oh, well, sometimes you do.
It's in. When you talk, it sounds like breathing.
Right. Well, it's not.
You know, like
like
when Michelle talks on Michelle Meltdown, her microphone sounds like it's plastic. I mean, I'm not saying anything about the microphone because it sounds really good, but she moves it around and you'll hear that noise. I mean, it picks up every stinking noise around.
Yeah, like clunk, 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 or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if she notices that or not. So she may not go back and replay and listen. But yeah, I've noticed that, and I want to say, but yeah, I thought mine picked up everything under the sun, but hers really does.
Well, I think that's, yeah, but I do think she's moving it. Like, I think that's why, right? I mean, like,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, scooting around.
Well, I don't know, but I'm not moving anything, and the air conditioner is on. So just because it feels like, or it sounds like a heartbeat, it's not my fault. I mean, I can't sit in here and sweat and be all hot so it doesn't make any noise. It still probably has something to do with the noise canceling thing and all that. You know what I mean? Like it's probably or whatever what's it called? Yeah, isn't that what it is? The background noise thingy or whatever. It's probably trying to do that, and it's like that's why you only hear it when I say something.
Oh, it may be. That sounds good. I mean, whatever you said sounds good.
Okay.
So what? The air conditioner vents open in this room of the school that I live in.
Oh, like when you're not collecting rainwater to drink.
And there's been a lot of rain. Them rain barrels are full now.
You're gonna be set for a while.
So
You
we
won't have
don't
to
call them
worry.
rain barrels here. We call them burn barrels. So I just pushed it over and put water in it, you know. Lots of water. You can go out there and scoop it up off the ground.
Mm, great. Dandy.
Yeah. So anything going on in Florida this weekend?
Well, nothing that I can think of. Like there was like some crazy crap. Like, and it wasn't this weekend. It was like the other day. Like somebody on the live. Somebody at where are they at? Checkers or something? Or, yeah, it's just Checkers over some food. The person that worked there. Yeah, on the live, the customer really asked for mayonnaise or something like that. That happened in Kissimmee.
What?
Yeah.
The customer asked for mayonnaise.
Mhm.
And what happened?
Somebody, I believe it was at the Checkers. There was a guy working there, and like he got into a fight with a customer, and he unlived him. I don't know the details because I barely paid attention to it, but I heard it a couple times, and I meant to, you know, pay better attention to. But it was something like that happened. The guy asked for like mayonnaise or something. Then
Wow.
something else happened at like a bar. Was it a bar or something? It was in DeLand. DeLand is like the town, but it was like over $5 or something. I don't know, it was a drink. I don't know. Something happened. Somebody, I think I don't know if he unalived him or if he just shot him or stabbed him or something. I can't remember now, but something. But another thing had happened at the same place like a couple weeks before. So that happened.
Sounds really dangerous place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can be. It can be. But people think like Orlando and they think like theme parks and like that crap, but it's really not like that. I mean, it is at the theme park, but Orlando's not even Disney's not even in Orlando, anyways. It's in Kissimmee. But then people say Kissimmee, because that's what it looks like. It says, but it's Kissimmee. One of the things, yeah.
I know that's where all the thugs and losers go down there when they're running from the cops. Even this guy that unalived these 4 men up here last year, he decapitated them, and they were all, I mean, he pew-pewed them first, and then he decapitated them and threw them in the river. And here their heads come floating by along without the rest of their body. Their bodies were, back upstream somewhere. And that guy ran to Florida.
Yeah, so everything.
To go to Florida looking for people that run.
Yeah, that's true. That's where all the there's something that it brings out the crazies, I think, or it brings out the crazy in people or something, or both. I don't know. It's different.
Is it sitting on a fault line?
Maybe I remember, and what? Yeah, there was like a nuclear power plant in Crystal River, but like I don't know why I just thought of that, but like I think it wasn't working. That's where I lived before. Remember, like for a few years, anyways. Well, for 4 or 5 years, I guess. But that place was crazy. It was really pretty there, but the people there were just different.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like the neighbors didn't have a front door. Yeah, they like stole the hot water heater right out of the other neighbor's house and like a sink and stuff. Just like took like regular household items, stuff that you don't normally, have to worry about. Like someone gonna break in and just take your hot water heater. I mean, that's like a specific, thing, and go install it in your own house. It's not like you're selling it. You're just gonna put it. Oh, I need a hot water heater. Like you're shopping in their house. It's weird. They're weird. It's not. I don't know. Not everybody there. It's like a retirement. It was one of the number one retirement places ever. Yeah. Well, it has not. It looks. Now I like lost my, but it was one of the bigger retirement places, like for the entire, you know, country. Like people would like to go there because it was known for whatever the hell. But now it still is, but it has a lot of areas that are just not as, you know,
Hmm.
pristine or whatever. You can like go. No, it's not the Villages. It's Crystal River. It's in
So
Citrus
it's
County.
kind of like build a bear, except build a house. You just go neighbor to
Yeah.
neighbor.
Yes, but they still didn't have a front door. You'd think they would have took a front door with all that theft
Oh,
that they did. You know,
they
they
could have
didn't
the
have,
rest of
they didn't have a kitchen either. They didn't have a kitchen in their house, and they
what
did
if
have
they
a.
call rainwater?
They probably did, and they were probably proud of it. They probably just went to their parent to their fucking to their neighbor's house and just took you know, water. Probably just took it every because they would wait for people to like their neighbors to go to leave to like go to the store, and they would just break in and take stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy's in prison right now too. So because he robbed a like a store wearing a mask and carrying a machete. So that was like an extra charge or something. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That was
Machete?
machete. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was an oddball, that guy. I'm sure he still is, but yeah.
Young girl, Ryan, she's almost as old as you. I know if she had a daughter that old.
I did.
Did.
Yeah, because she told me about her, and yeah,
Oh,
very pretty girl.
wow. I didn't even know. See, I don't know nothing.
You know nothing.
I know nothing.
Nothing at all. Mm.
Donna.
Donna in the chat.
Was,
That was,
damn. Celebration. Have you ever heard of that?
mhm. Yes.
Roy Cohn said he had a house there. Chiropractor killed his entire family and dog there
Oh,
years ago.
yes, I remember that. That was
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. I always remember if there was like an animal that got unalived. There's like the land unaliving of the. Remember I was talking about it. It happened in like 2004. It was a fight over an Xbox, but they came in and unalived all these people and the dog too. So, but they did people like two of the people got the death penalty. I don't think it's the way to say unalive penalty. It doesn't make sense. But anyways, the two people got that, and then they just got resentencing because there was four people. Sorry, I was assuming everyone remembered when I brought this up the other day. But anyways, I almost would just said to Georgia girl, "Where are you from?" Her name is Georgia
I
girl.
almost did too. Ain't even gonna lie, I almost did it
So that's
too.
why I paused for a second. I was like, "Where she's from?" I'm like, "Where is she from?" Well, her name is Georgia girl, so it's right in the name. Anyways, yeah, the people they came back up for resentencing for some reason, even though they were been on death row for you know, like 20 years, but there's four people, but all of them, the other two got life anyways. And then I think they just got the death penalty again or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know, but yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's funny. What was I just going to do? Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
Because she looks like Danielle. I need
Yeah,
to see a picture.
her daughter does look like Danielle.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. Well, Danielle and girl Ryan favorite too. There's,
Yeah, there's a resemblance. Yeah.
Mhm.
True. That is true. Mhm. Yeah, and then there was like alligators just unalived some lady too. I think that was a couple weeks ago though. I don't know if you heard about that. Her and her husband, I think, were canoeing, and I think I don't know, the alligator bumped the bottom of the thing, and the husband didn't get eaten, but she did. I mean, I don't know any details other than that. But
Wow.
oh God, I know. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Someone just. Yeah, sorry. I know. I should. I hate even talking about it. I was talking about the animals and stuff. Like, I was talking about that. Okay, sorry. It was part of the story though, but I'm sorry. It upsets me too, but I guess because I'm telling it, it didn't seem as bad because I was already aware, but it's still as bad. So yes, I'm carrying on one part of the conversation right here on the live. So that's why you don't know what I'm talking about, Twin Mama. But
You're losing me.
just
That's what I was thinking too, Georgia girl. She was 8 years old when she had her.
when what?
Girl Ryan ain't old enough to have a 22-year-old.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Roy Cohen fan. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, they make it seem like that he just went, like that movie. Did you see that movie Alligator in the 80s?
What happened to it? Ran over it?
I guess it was sleeping, he said, and that it, whatever. I don't know. Whatever he said probably is what it was.
Oh, feet. Okay, if he's saying 2.5 inches of water, what the hell? Y'all couldn't see it?
That's really shallow. Oh no. Yeah. It was like breeding season or whatever. Is that what it's called? Breeding season? Mating season? Oh, mating season, I think is the proper way to say
it. Right, Roy. Like my old dog did a while ago. He couldn't even see. He done thought I was the other dog trying to get his chicken. He come on me, turn around and spun. I said, boy, you better stop. I don't know how. Well, I say that now. I don't know how people live with alligators, but I just sent Betty a deal the other day. I mean, Oklahoma is native to alligators, and I did not know that in the area that I live in. The area closest to Arkansas, they say it's native here.
Oh, damn. Isn't Girl Ryan, is she Capricorn? Or Sagittarius or Capricorn? Sorry.
Siri took
Yeah, but what?
in December.
Okay, but what's your zodiac sign? Oh, okay, Capricorn. Okay.
My Siri came on when I said that. Hey Siri, how old is Girl Ryan?
Okay, I found this on the web for how old is Ron. Check it out.
Ron.
Ron Jeremy.
They had an answer for that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't recall what I was thinking.
Well, why didn't the old man jump in and wrestle that gator?
He was trying to save himself, is what was going on, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he probably couldn't see her. You know what I mean? The murky water and all that. And if he swam away with her, he wasn't gonna find her, That's awful. But then when they go to they have to find the gator that did it, and then they have to I don't know. I just feel bad for the gators too. I mean, not, I mean, I know people are probably like, what the fuck, it's crazy, but I do, they're just trying to eat and survive, Anyway.
Well, I've been watching some of those shows lately, and the shark attacks and stuff like that. Man, it was actual video footage of it. That's horrible. And then a gator attacks and all that too. Yeah, and then they catch them and cut them open to see who's in them.
Yeah. Bixby, isn't that Samsung? I don't ever use it, but I think that's what I have on here, but I don't use it because it's annoying. But
Bixby.
isn't that what it is, right? I believe it sounds funny now that I'm saying it. Oh, he did try to fight. Oh. Hmm.
Oh wow.
Girl,
That's
Ryan wants you
weird.
to ask Siri something.
Hey Siri, who is Bixby?
No, I think
Bixby is a virtual assistant developed by Samsung Electronics, launched in 2017 as a replacement of the S voice assistant. Would you like to hear more?
No.
she wants you to ask who she would marry. Isn't that what you said? Who she would marry, Bixby or Alexa? But she's Lebanese, lesbianka.
Okay, so I'm supposed to ask. Oh, asked her who she'd marry, Bixby or Alexa.
Ask
Hey
her.
Siri, who would you marry, Bixby or Alexa?
I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful beings.
Okay.
So
Did I ask the wrong thing again?
she's a lesbianka, I think, is what we're trying to find out. She's a lesbianka.
Hey Siri, do you like girls or boys?
She's not going to answer you.
She's just thinking.
She thinks it's rude.
Hey Siri, do you like Bixby?
I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful beings.
Hey Siri, do you like Alexa?
I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful beings.
Well,
That's it. She's not going to tell you.
I think that was, she avoided my question.
She did. She doesn't want to talk about her personal life.
No, didn't want to put out there on the internet.
Don't blame her. Next thing you know, Jim will be calling her family.
Yeah. Is this serious? Siri's mama?
Yes.
No, this is her dad. Seriously.
Yeah, her neighbors. They're calling neighbors and shit.
Bull sharks, or I'm not putting my glasses on, I can't see again now. Bull sharks are the most aggressive and can switch back and forth between fresh and salt water. Really? They're full of testosterone. Huh.
When I was little, I was so afraid of sharks. Like because of Jaws, I thought they were in places that sharks weren't even going to be in. You know what I mean? Like the swimming pool and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Well, my son thinks they're in the bathtub, so the water can only be about 3 inches deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't put rocks in it because you can't see it.
Jaws was traumatic. And then I was talking about that one earlier, that Alligator, that movie Alligator from the 80s. It was about the a girl who went to, I don't know, she was somewhere with her parents or whatever. She got a little itty bitty alligator, took it home. Her dad got mad, and at some point he flushed it down the toilet. And like 20 years later or something, it had been living in the sewers, and it was eating like animals that were tested on that they threw down in the sewer. So it's like massive, and it comes out and it's like huge, and it's just like eating everybody.
Oh, mutant, huh?
Yeah, it was gigantic. Like I remember they just showed it walking down the street. It was like bigger than a Volkswagen bus, like way bigger. Like it was ridiculous. And it was just, I think he was trying to find the chick. I think she was like a reporter or something at that point. The chick who, had him when when he got flushed down the toilet or something like that. And yeah, that was, I don't know, that was kind of gross too. Like a lot of, like I remember making my grandpa watch that when I was a kid, and he was
Right.
like, this is terrible. I always make them watch stuff like that. But
Oh, wow. Telephone tough guy, 1999. Stop making my Siri talk stupid. Hell, she just wouldn't talk. She's acting all too good and shit.
yeah, she's not telling us any juicy details of her life.
Thank you, telephone tough guy. I appreciate that. I'll leave Siri alone for the moment. I'll let her sleep.
Yeah.
So Norse code, was that a gator following you, or you just got too close to it in the water? See, I thought tiger sharks were the most aggressive. Am I wrong? I thought they were the most aggressive.
I really don't know. I do not know.
Made 2 glass guard, and still, now I go in the bathroom and I have to raise the lid up to look on it, make sure there's not a spider or something under it. You know, after I come back to the country, that the first thing I did was make sure there wasn't no snakes in the bowl, and yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that it was what Roy Cohen fan said up here about the real Jaws shark was in New Jersey. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't
So
know
was
any like.
on a true story or something? Surely not.
Well, I guess it was based off something, right? Or right?
It's my imagination. Was it?
I don't know, but I mean, you remember the Jaws 3, and it was supposed to be like 3D, and it was like super cheesy. Well, it is now if you watch it with like like it busts through the glass, and the people are in there, like all this glass like breaks and like odd, like super cheesy. Yeah, it's supposed to be like SeaWorld, and like for some reason I don't know why they said that. I mean, like SeaWorld, it was supposed to be here, but like it's not even on. It's in Orlando. It's not even on the coast or anything. So I don't know how they were acting like it was so. I mean, I know it was a movie, but I mean, you know, I got.
What do you mean, SeaWorld?
That's where they were supposed to be in the third one, in Jaws 3. But they were like, oh, like they were like on the ocean or something, and it's not on the ocean. Just
Oh.
saying. I don't know. You know, you get stuck on details of stuff. It doesn't matter. But
SeaWorld, and that's where I watched my first time watching a 4D movie. And yeah, we got wet. Yeah, because I don't know. I forget what it was that we watched. It's been so long ago, but yeah, you got sprayed by water and splashed, and wind blowed in your ear. And it's pretty neat for a while. We didn't sit for the whole thing though.
yeah. World. Yeah.
Jaws was based upon a true story of a bull shark in New Jersey.
I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I don't know how I didn't know that, but I didn't.
I didn't either. The real Jaws killed 3 teenagers, I believe, in the river. In the river?
Mm. Well, didn't they say something about
seawater? Not a sea.
Yeah, then somebody said that right here. Didn't he say that up here about something about it can be in this kind of water and that kind of water and da 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 da?
Well, he said that on bull sharks.
Oh, I don't know what happened or what he said, but it sounded right. It sounded like it made sense at the time.
Well, I'm having a hard time seeing, so I'm just guessing.
Oh, sorry. I'm not, and I still didn't get it. So
I need to make my letters bigger.
Your letters, your font,
Mm-hmm.
text, whatever. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes, girl, Ryan. Well, some like snakes and stuff will like hear. You know what I mean? Like people. So yeah. You know what I mean? Like once you hear that, you're like, you know, coming up through the toilet. I was talking about.
Yes. Yeah, that happens. That does happen.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine that had she lived in the country, and it was an older house, and she hadn't remodeled it or nothing yet. And she had snakes in her light lamps in the ceiling, you know,
Oh God.
Yeah. What? Yeah, she had them all over. She was freaking out bad. She had to have people come out and remove them. There wasn't just one, it was several.
Oh, hell no. I would have just moved out.
Well, I got another friend that lives, gosh, let's see, maybe a football field's distance from a rattlesnake area.
Yeah.
And that's not rattlesnake. Yes, rattlesnakes. And rattlesnakes and water moccasins.
Mm.
And you can't go over there. We went over there and we tried to ride up in there with our 4-wheelers and shit. I was standing on the seat. But you seen them everywhere. They were laying everywhere. It's just like they had their own little beach out there by this pond. And I guess they never did anything with that pond. She had told me a little bit about it. And what's funny is because over there, pretty close to that very section, is where Bonnie and Clyde hid out in a ditch in their car. They had backed it there into their yard, which I mean, back then it wasn't their yard, but
Right. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I love Bonnie and Clyde.
yeah, they had and it's still yet to this day that yard. It still has a low spot. It was filled in later on after that with Bonnie and Clyde, but when they were there, apparently that was a really deep kind of a ditch, and they had backed in there where nobody could see them from the dirt road going by or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And but now they filled it in, but it's still a really low spot. And when it was raining, she'd sent her kids out there. I mean, that water was deep. They go out there and play and swim.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it wasn't that deep, but I'm talking probably a foot in some places.
Wow. Yeah.
Roy, if I'd have known that we were native to having alligators, people used to say it all the time when we were young. I would have never set foot in a lake, but we used to go in the lake dark,
Mm-mm. Oh.
My other daughter, she's over here visiting, and she said, "Are y'all going to the lake this year?" I said, "Hell no." No, I know better now.
No, you can't see anything.
And we'd swim in ponds. There were cow ponds. I would hope that there wouldn't be a gator in it, but guess you never know.
Yeah, I didn't want to take a chance.
No.
Yeah, Roddy Prey, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Roddy Prey, exactly. Jaws was everywhere. It was I wasn't worried about
Yeah.
Jason or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about Jaws. That's what it was. That was my, irrational childhood fear.
We'll do a little bit of a story on that next time we're on, Roy. I'll get Betty to look it up for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he said he thinks it happened in like 1908. The Jaws thing.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Get some footage for it.
Yeah, because I did not know that. I mean, I don't know why I didn't know that. You would think that would be, something that I would have known. I don't know. I didn't.
So y'all have Crocs too?
I didn't like Freddy either, but I don't know. It was frustrating to me because they were sleeping. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do. They're not as common as alligators, but.
Oh, the date is 1916. So when you looked at it, Freddy Krueger, is he Nightmare on Elm Street?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just annoying though because it's like you have to stay awake and like it just didn't seem. I don't know. I didn't like it.
There's a Freddy Krueger. One of the guys that played him, I can't remember his name. I think they had more than one person that played him. Anyways, he was there in Oklahoma City. I guess he lived there. And they had this like
more than one person.
I think so.
There was only one person. Well,
no,
now that I said that, wasn't there like the main guy that did that? It was like one person, wasn't it?
Yeah, but then there was another one that came along. Or maybe the first one was only around a short time, and then the second one was the main guy. I don't remember now.
Yeah. Well, Michael Myers was my favorite.
Thank you for coming, hon. Thank you.
Who?
Linda Cushing.
Oh, good night, Linda.
Chesapeake Bay. I can't see shit.
I went to Chesapeake Bay right after that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the same weekend, I think, as the Pulse nightclub. Mass unaliving, and that girl, Christina Grimmie, I think her name was. She was that one chick that got unalived by a fan. That was like right by my parents' house where that happened. You know what I'm talking about, right? With Pulse and stuff, the nightclub.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, it was the biggest mass unaliving in history up until something else happened, I think in like Vegas or something. But yeah. And that was in the same weekend, I believe. But it was crazy because I was like, oh my God, all this stuff's happening, and it was so sad about all of it. But yeah.
I don't know. Do you actually like this one up here? This comments up on the screen, or no?
Oh, yeah, I like it. I do, but I don't. I mean, it doesn't have to be there because it's
I
whatever.
It's written pretty small.
Who was what friend? Who was whose friend? Oh, I don't. Roy Cohen fan. I don't know. That's just what they don't want you to say certain things. But what's weird about it is obviously you're talking about it, so
Yeah.
kind of weird that you can't. You know, you have to say a different word. It's dumb, I think, but you're supposed to. It doesn't. So it doesn't get Twin Mama's channel like get a. I don't know. You get in trouble. And Danielle always explains it better. So I'm sure but yeah, it's not good. They just don't want you to. So
Yeah, it's kind of like, got to be politically correct now. Like you can't say mentally retarded. You have to say MR, and then it went from MR to something else, and I don't know what it is now. I'm not sure. They change words so much that you can say and can't say, and like you say, I mean, you're talking about unalive, and why can't you just
right? That's what I'm saying. If you're talking about it, like I can understand if they were like, "Don't talk about it," but they're not like, "Oh, you can talk about it, but don't say that word."
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But no, I know, and I agree. It is stupid. I think it's dumb to say, but I'm not going to say it and get your channel, screwed up. But what was I saying? Oh no, but I lived right near Pulse nightclub when that happened, and we heard the gunshots and stuff that night. So there's that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in the morning actually when we heard them, because I think it was like 4 or something in the morning when they were having the big like standoff with that guy. So yeah, something like that.
So that's what it's called now, Danielle. It's intellectual disability. I would never remember that.
Intellectual disability. Okay. Yeah. So you need to stop changing these. Yeah, the gay club. Pulse.
Okay. Yeah. Pulse. That's what you're saying. Gotcha. Now I remember. Yeah. I thought you were saying polls or something.
That's probably the way I said it, because you said I said something else weird too. Some other word. I don't remember what it was now, but you said I was saying something else stupid.
You got that Floridian accent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got the Oklahoma hearing. I can't hear you unless you're hollered. Sharks in Florida along the shoreline will not bother you if you're not in the water at feeding times. Well, who's feeding them?
Yeah, I'm like, well, how do you know what time they're trying to eat? I mean, Yeah,
they do at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it's not a good time. They're eating right now, or they're trying to.
So if they have riptides, are there like signs posted for that?
No, not always. I got stuck in one when I was like a kid with my parents, and we were out there for like hours.
Really?
Hours. Yes. It was like so. And I was going to say this a few minutes ago, but I didn't really. I was just like, whatever. But when we're talking about the alligator, we're talking about the sharks rather, and that's what I was thinking when we were stuck out there. I mean, there was like so many. There was like, I think like 13 lifeguards or something that were like trying to get us out of it. Really? And like, I think a guy on a boat or something had to like be the final one to take us all out, because we were all, out there. Yeah, it was bad. And all I was thinking about was freaking Jaws.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just hangs on to you? I mean, is it like
we were there with like, everybody else. It was on Daytona Beach. And then all of a sudden, like there was a lady that said something like to her son, and like her, his adult son, and like he came and like got her, and we were like looking at that, and then all of a sudden, like, and in a second we were just like everything, like the hotels and stuff were minuscule because we were that far away suddenly, all of a sudden.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had rafts, so like if we didn't, we would have been, I don't know, but we had rafts and we just held, but the lifeguards were out there immediately. They were trying to like, keep me calm and stuff like that, but yeah.
How many of y'all were there? Just you and
It
your
was just me,
mom?
my mom, and my dad. It was just us three. That was it. Everybody else was out of it. Like there was a whole bunch of people. Like the beach was packed, you know. But it was just us three that got swept out there. So we were the stupid ones, I guess, that weren't, you know, because everybody else got out. I don't know, but yeah, they weren't. It wasn't like there was you know, anything telling. You know, there's no signs that I remember. I was only 10, so like 9 or 10. So
Oh yeah, that's at the age where you're terrified. I can only imagine. Golly.
I mean, yeah, I thought Jaws was in the swimming pool, so I definitely thought that he was gonna get me out there. You know, yeah.
Life jackets or anything, or have
Hmm.
y'all been afloat?
We had rafts. But like other than that, we would have been screwed. But the lifeguards were out there immediately, like to try to help us. But they took, like I said, like 13 of them, like, you know, what, you know, one to another, they were like trying to pull us out. But like it took one guy, like I think it was like in a boat or something like that. And he like was the final one to like, yeah, like pull us out. But we were out there for a long time. Like it was a long time. Like, I don't know how. I mean, I think like an hour, or over an hour, you know what I mean? Like a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half or something like that. I mean, that's the way I remember it anyways.
Does it keep you in a whirlpool or something, or does it keep pushing you out?
It pulled you, I don't know, it pulled us only so far. But maybe that was until, because it says it does the thing, you know, like where it just pulls you down. Oh God, that's awful. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pulled you down? Does it?
Yeah, that's what it was doing. I mean, it pulled us out. So I guess that, yeah. I don't know. I don't ever talk about that, so I don't know that I'm saying it's freaking scary. But yeah.
So y'all just had like the floaty rafts, you know, that you buy at the store, just a regular little.
Yeah, like they were like supposed to. Yeah, they were like kind of long the way I remember them, like a person, like a length of a person or whatever. But we were just leaning on them, like,
Oh God, with
yeah,
your big water.
yeah, crazy, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm freaking out too. I'd have been trying to get up on the top of it.
I know it. You couldn't. I just remember that, like, we were just like trying to not continue to be pulled out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just like, it was weird. I remember it was like hectic. You know what I mean? Like everything was like hectic, and there was like people all of a sudden, like, you know, like the lifeguards or whatever were just there, you know, and they were just like trying to be, you know, calming or whatever, the way I remember. Yeah, they were trying to be nice, especially to me, you know. So, yeah.
That would just, yeah. If you
Mhm.
go left or right, it will carry you a little way, then you become free of riptide and can swim to shore. That's what I heard, that you had to swim diagonal or at an angle or something like that.
Well, nobody could get out of it though. You know what I mean? Like even at that point, like I guess, I don't know. I think it was like on a holiday or something. Like I wanted, like some holiday weekend or something. I don't even know why I said that, but it just made me think of it. But yeah, something like that. You know, I don't know, like Labor Day or some shit.
Roy said that riptides unalive many people, mostly kids and teenagers, every summer down the Jersey Shore. Isn't that a movie, Jersey Shore? Oh,
It's a TV show. Remember Jersey Shore with Mike, the Situation, and Paulie D and Snooky or whatever her name was. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah. I loved that show.
So
There
North
was another.
was in the water at feeding time. God.
Oh. Oh.
Go ahead. What was you fixing to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I think it was just about Jersey Shore. It wasn't important.
It might be. It could be something we need to learn from.
Well, I was just going to say, yeah, I like Jersey Shore. That's all I was saying. I don't think it's really, but yeah. GTL, yeah, Jim Tan Laundry. I just remember when that show, I think it was like the very first like couple shows or whatever, when that guy Ronnie got into a fight on the boardwalk with that other guy because they saw the cameras there, and like, so they were starting crap with him, and he was with Sammy and they were walking, like she was talking crap, and then they got into a fight. Does anyone remember that? Sure, somebody does. I thought that was cool. But it, you know.
Those people on the Jersey Shore are all New Yorkers, not South Jersey or Philly people.
I don't know. But then there was like a southern version of it. Of it. It was like a party down south. It was on like CMT. I think I watched that show too, and I used to talk to them people too on Twitter, like around the time that I was on there, and then like that chick stalked me or whatever. But I remember I used to talk to people on that show. So I don't know if anyone remembers. This guy named Daddy. That was somebody. That's the name he went by, anyways.
Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would you say it down south? What's it called?
Party down south.
Oh, okay. Was that about the same time that those wild girls or whatever that was going on too?
Girls Gone Wild. I think it was after that. But I had a friend who flashed her boobs at like Mardi Gras or whatever was on this, and Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I heard about it. But yeah.
Wow. We're learning a lot of stuff here. I'm learning I'm not going to the ocean anymore.
Yeah.
Now, Danny's talking about getting radiated.
Oh, God.
And then if you make it to the water, you don't sink in the sand. You get eaten by a shark or gator.
Siesta.
Stay in Oklahoma, shit.
Maybe they went to Siesta Key at one point. Party down south may have. No, it sounds familiar. Let's see.
I know, Girl Run. I watched that when they were trying to pull that little girl out. That broke my heart. God, I can't imagine being the mom of shit fire.
So, what episode? Oh, there was a party down south too. Was it the same people? Oh, well, at one point they went to Pensacola Beach. Is that where they were? Oh, maybe that's where. Oh, that was the second one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Isn't that dude on the run out of the country or some shit? Because he's wanted for putting a bunch of underage girls on those videos.
Yeah, I think so. Because they were doing a lot more than just flashing their boobs, you know? Like, there was like, yeah.
I'm also damn, the people are crazy as hell.
Oh, yeah, season 2, it says Party Down South was in, the first one was in Mississippi, but the second one was in St. Petersburg, here, Florida. But I don't know, did it have the same people? Oh, no, it was different people. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because I remember there was a chick that her name was Raven, but she went by Barbie or something. That's right.
Barbie.
Yeah. I don't really remember that cast or whatever the way I remember the first one, though. Yeah. What's the guy's name that did the Girls Gone Wild? I can't think of his name. Did somebody say that? Oh my, that's great. Like, you know. Okay, there it is. Oh. Let's see.
Just looked it up. The show was called Siesta Key.
Oh. Well, I didn't see that one.
What are you talking about, Girl Run? Wow. I don't remember Wow. Oh, that was from Opie and Anthony at radio station up there. Opie.
That's weird.
Get down with the OPP.
I don't think that's the same.
Geiger count. No, they're talking about Geiger counters walking. Geiger counter meters walking down the shoreline.
Joe Francis, that's right. Okay. Oh, I see where Girl Ryan said my chat wasn't loading. I can't. It's for some reason I can see this on here at least, but it's not as full or whatever. So I looked over here and it wasn't loading. And then I refreshed and now I can see all the stuff that everyone was saying. I just thought no one was chatting.
I thought maybe if my internet was going bad or something because it dropped down to like 1 bar. I don't even make. I got to call Elon. I'm sick of him. I'm losing faith in Elon. I'm gonna tell him. Danny's mad at you too, dude. Now go find the other dog. We're in the
Oh, whip it out Wednesday. What's that supposed to be? That's supposed to be wow. Whip it out Wednesday is wow.
Stop. Leave him alone.
Big
bully. Sorry, I'm letting the dog in.
That's okay.
Leave him alone, you big ox. Oh, dang, she jumps on the little old man and about breaks his neck every time.
Oh, after all that he's been through with the stuff that you were saying that happened when she was in heat, or doggy crapped on.
She jumped on him one day and it done something to his spine or neck or something. All of a sudden his head started going to the right and just kept going to the right. And I'm like, what the heck?
Is he okay?
Yeah, he got over it. It took him a few days, you know.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Poor guy got been through a lot lately. Jeez. Got crapped on and then he got hurt.
Yeah, got crapped on. He was always getting hurt. He was always in the way, you know.
Well,
when I was in there baking earlier, you know, I turn around and about trip over him every time. It's like, dog, stop. Because if I fall, we're both going to die.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like Geiger counters out there. Right?
Late in the 99s. I don't know why that's funny to me.
The late 99s. How much later?
Yeah, you meant to say the 90s, but the 99. Oh my God. You know, stuff like that's so funny to me. Like, I remember this guy I knew in high school one time, his dad was trying to say Cagney and Lacey, but he said Cagney and Lagney.
Good night, Beth. Thank you for coming.
Good night, Beth.
Missed you too.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is something I wanted to do too. I don't know if you've been seeing that or not. On the interwebs, the Jelly Roll rugs. Have you seen that? Look up Jelly Roll rugs. That is so awesome. You make them yourself?
Really?
I thought about making one or two, but then I thought, I think my sewing machine got thrown in the trash too.
Oh, well, that's not good. Sugar Plum didn't steal it?
Huh?
Sugar Plum didn't get it out of your trash?
Well, she might have.
Well, maybe we can ask her.
Yeah. You think I could have my
trash?
I think I should have my sewing machine back.
He's making like those burkas with it or something.
You're right.
Okay, I see Jelly Roll rug kits.
Yeah, they're not cheap either.
Okay.
I was watching a show the other night about the different ways to be unalived. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh no, I don't want to watch no shit like that. That's terrible.
That's right. And most of them was shark attacks and alligator attacks. It's kind of what got me started talking about it. So you see that? Do you like that? Those
I don't know. I'm waiting to see what the chick's doing. She's got a thing and she's holding some stuff up. I gotta find a better video or something because that's not okay. Maybe this one will be better.
Girl Ron wants to see your plants. Girl, I love Girl Ron. I don't know why.
I do
Little
too.
tart.
I do too. She's awesome. You watch what stuff? The stuff with the unalivings?
Yeah, I used to watch that dark crap maybe before it was called dark web, you know, that gore,
Mm.
and watch people, and it was always, you know, Mexican people and stuff like that. It was most of all in Mexico or Puerto Rico, or not Puerto Rico, but some of them other places getting run over by trains. Yeah, I remember they would show. I guess that was before they got ethics, you know, for the internet. You got to see everything.
Mm. No. I mean, I did look at that one. Remember that one website, rotten.com, like in the 90s and shit. Like they had some graphic stuff on there, but that's about it. Because then when I looked at it, I was always like, why am I doing this? Why am I looking at it? Now it's stuck in my head. So yeah.
Morbid freaks, yeah. I am that person that you know, that's in line rubbernecking, trying to look over and see what's going on at that accident, you know. I gotta look. Ah,
I
you
don't
don't have to
even
look.
I don't even want to read that. I mean,
You
that's
don't-
like no. I was reading what Roy Cohen fan said. Like, what I'm, you know,
Yeah, I hate it when they always start sawing on your public area. It sucks. So,
you're,
that's what I used to call it too, the public area.
did you say that sucks? Is that what you said?
Oh God, Roy, jeez.
That was
Have y'all had? Well, I'm sure y'all read the story about the guy that unalived his girlfriend and then um put his hand up in her and ripped her guts out. That was, I think, in Florida. Spell check. I thought you just being polite. You know, like I said, that's what I call it, public area.
you
Yeah, can you imagine those cops and stuff like that, and paramedics that have to go into crime scenes like that?
no, can't imagine it.
You know, if we didn't have internet, we would never hear about none of that, and we'd think we was in a great world. You know?
I don't know if we think that, but maybe it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah,
Yeah, because the news won't tell you. What if you did talk? Hmm.
Hmm?
What?
Oh no,
You foresee my future on the YouTube too.
here, okay, yeah.
Yeah, most of the stories the news tells is lies. I want to tell me some gory shit that's true, you know? You always say you want to see that, and until you see it, then you're like, oh, God, why did I see that?
Well, I don't want to see it. I don't want that stuff in my head.
So my daughter wants to do that crime scene cleanup. I said, nah, don't call me for help. I ain't touching that shit. I'll go in and look, you know, and then I'm out.
No.
I had told you about that that girl that got her husband got unalive laying beside her there in bed. The guy come through her window. And that's why I hate houses that have the windows really low to the ground, because it's like he just stepped in, you know. Didn't make any noise or nothing, just basically stepped in the window and went to hacking on her husband laying right beside her. Then she took off because he kept saying, get out of here, get out of here. And she took off running. I mean, she didn't know what to do. She just kind of slid off the bed so he wouldn't see her. Ran into the living room and got her 6-year-old and took off outside running. And she could actually hear him running behind her, and or what she thought was running behind her. And she, I guess, had went to a couple of houses, and finally somebody opened the door for her. and then she heard that guy, jump the fence. And but that's how they found him, is off of what she said and what she heard and everything. That's how they found who it was, and it was her backdoor neighbor that done
Mhm.
it. I don't think he did, Danielle, because I think she was in worse shape afterwards than before. And then out of that same family, um, the same family, the girl was staying at home, and she was like 12 years old, 12 or 13 years old, and somebody broke into the house, and she ran and got in the closet, and ended up having to shoot him through the closet door, because he looked all over the house. I mean, he knew somebody was there, and that's what he was doing there, And she ended up shooting through the closet door and unaliving him.
Ew. Oh,
Yeah. So, anyways, that house I was telling you about there, where that happened with him, I had to go in there because I'm the one that helped her get moved into that house. She was one of my clients, and I had to go in there, and it was awful. The landlord was on me. You gonna clean this up? I said, hell no, that ain't my job. I don't clean up after them. It was bad. There was blood everywhere,
oh God.
everywhere, all over the walls, the floor, all in the bathroom, on dressers and stuff.
Awful.
Yeah, 'cause she had to go back and get a dresser. I said, "You're sure? You sure?" I went back in there with her, but I didn't touch anything.
Mm-mm. Yeah. No. I don't like shit like that. Mm-mm. Ew.
Yeah, Trizzle, that's happened down here a couple of different times in Oklahoma, where that's happened with teenagers. Like, at least 2 times that I know of, that was hiding in a closet and had to defend himself with force. So, and I think that was just something was going on, because everybody, was cheering them on and stuff like that. I don't remember if that's when they first got the stand your ground law or got it updated or whatever, something with the.
Who is Sheila Barris?
I don't know. Oh goodness.
Mm.
She took the massage table. Girl, Ron, there's probably some bad luck on that.
Mm-mm.
While repairing her house, 3 young men attacked her. Well, she shot one of them. You see that deal the other day where that school, it may be an old thing. You bleached it. Oh, damn, girl, Ron. Where this kid had, what did he have, a Pop-Tart, and he chewed it, he eat it down and made it look like a gun. He got kicked out of school for it. I think it may be an old story, but I seen it again pop up the other day. Should have sold that shit, girl, Ron, to P. Diddy. He probably needs it.
Oh, she was a serial liver, girl, Ryan. Is that who we're talking? Who the Sheila person is? Is that who I'm assuming?
She unalived and burned a PDF file at her house.
Right. So it says she's American murderer. I mean, unaliver and possible serial unaliver.
Oh,
She was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences.
Oh, you looked it up? Okay.
Mhm.
Where are you reading that at? I'm scrolling back up there.
Yeah, she was convicted of killing, unaliving 2 men in New Hampshire. Well, that makes sense then, huh? Yeah. Okay, so she lived on a farm. she would regularly entice younger men to her farm where she would torture and control them. I'd never even heard of this in my life, ever.
Wow. I mean, either.
She claimed she was, at her trial, she claimed she was an angel.
Angel of
That-
mercy or angel of
If
death.
it's, I don't know, sent by God to punish PDF files or however you're supposed to say it. I guess that's how you're supposed to say it, right?
We need more of those angels.
Yeah, but okay. So, okay, so it said it was featured on season 5, episode 3 of titled "Crazy in Love of Deadly Sins." I don't know. I think I've heard of that before. The show.
Yeah, Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
That's on.
Investigation Discovery.
Yeah, Investigation Discovery. Ms. Trizzle said, "Would you believe the family of the young man opened a GoFundMe? Said his life ended suddenly, causing a big uproar in the hood." Wow.
Well, it was sudden.
Well, they shouldn't have been trying to
Right.
attack her.
Yeah.
There's videos of her beating the men in Walmart.
Beating them or meeting them?
Right, Roy, you can't even have a Pop-Tart that looks like a gun in school now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we the guys would have their shotguns and rifles and shit. You're hunting rifles all, up on the gun racks in the back of their window of their pickup,
Was this lady woman married a whole bunch of times? Because it's like she was married to someone. So I mean, I'm just barely reading it, but it's like she got married to somebody. There's one guy, Ronnie Jennings. Then the way it's written is weird. Anyways, and then it says she got married to John Baxter. Then she married somebody else. The guy with the name she has now. That's the last name.
That's not the lady that buried him in her garden, is it?
I don't know.
This lady used to take in renters, and then she would unalive them, and she would have them before she unalived them dig their own hole back there. They didn't even know what they was digging it for.
But then she married somebody else. It says that. Okay. It says here that she married the guy whose last name she has, but it says, however, she married some other guy in 1995. So she didn't take his name. Then she divorced him. I don't know, man. That's confusing. Then she had somebody else says she was his common law wife. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot. This is a lot of stuff for sure.
That was back in the 80s.
Yeah, I guess so. She was born in 58. And yeah, I don't know. She married some guy in 76 and married somebody else in 81 and married somebody else in 87 and then something in 95 and then some other guys 2000. I don't know. There's a lot of marriages, a lot of unalivings.
Oh, she's New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says something about Maine. She's from Alabama, though. She was born in Alabama, anyways.
I wonder if she took the guy's last name Cunty there, Kenny, when she was married to Kenny Cunty.
Met one guy in a personal ad. It says in Massachusetts. What? So she's all right. So he was only 24, and he moved in with her. Oh yeah, I see the last name. Okay.
Well, she's pretty.
The picture I saw, she wasn't. She's in Florida. Oh, she's in Ocala. Why is she here?
No, the recent ones, she's not pretty, but when she was young, she was.
Okay, well, I didn't see that. I don't know. I just saw just a bright one picture. Like, so she's here? Is that for real? Oh, I can just look her up at the thing on the Florida Inmates because I was already on the
Supermodel.
second. Hmm?
She was a supermodel.
Oh, well, I did not know. I did not know that.
Yeah.
See? All right, so oh crap, I don't remember how to spell the name.
Sheila the Peeler. What, firecracker?
L-E-P-E. Or is she in federal prison? Because if she is, I won't find her on here.
Really?
Yeah, because, well, I mean, I could find her, but not her picture if she's in federal.
Oh, this here, she kind of looks like Kathy Bates. The one we know. The one we know.
Oh.
You know, I called her that one time and she got mad and said I doxed her. And I said, how the hell did I dox you? I didn't know that was her name. I was just popping off. You know?
Well, did you dox Axel, though? Is that what?
Somebody did, not me.
Yeah, no. He didn't have clothes on or nothing.
I know. Avenging Angel. Wow, there's a bunch of stories on her. Different parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Horror farm. Gold digger turned to grave digger. Typo Oskawa.
Oh, she was born on July 4th. That's my dad's birthday, too. 4th of July. Oh, yeah, I see pictures of her when she was younger.
No, Roy, there's hardly ever any men in here. You're the only one tonight. What are rabbits? She had tons of rabbits free in that. Maybe she was a rabbit boiler. Another one bites the dust, and then she goes and throws the rabbit in the pot. So what did you see in the house, girl, Ron?
I don't see. I don't know where she's at because I didn't see her unless I spelled the name wrong. I mean, toilets. Oh,
Toilets, cabinets, brand new Mr. Coffee. Still in the boxes there. Oh.
yeah. There's one article over here says human toes were found at her house.
Oh, maybe she was painting them orange and giving them to the bunnies. Baby soaps and bathtubs, leopard underpants. This is all the stuff that you've seen in there, girl?
Oh,
Girl. In the toilets, found in the septic. You know, those baby soaps like that is usually what people, I mean, a lot of people pick them up from hotels, but that's also what we did as advocates and stuff for DV. And so a lot of, homeless people and stuff like that, we would pass that stuff out. So maybe she was in some kind of program.
What? Oh, because Ryan said there was a whole bunch of soaps. I almost said toes because I was reading what she said. But
did she seen the toes? Why was the toes left behind? Wasn't that evidence?
No, she didn't see the toes. I don't think she saw the toes.
She says yes. That's what I saw. Besides the toes.
See, oh, I don't think she would have seen the toes. The toes wouldn't still be there. That's ludicrous.
All right. Did you see toes or not? Or is that a misprint?
That was
I did not see the toes. Now look up there and it says, yes, that's what I saw besides the toes.
She was saying she saw that, but not the toes. Only Betty's. That's right.
Come on, Tim. Oh, girl, Ryan.
It's
Oh,
so
I got a clip that's got to go on my news report. Fucking people talking about seeing toes, and so they didn't see toes. Where's my piece of paper?
Are you
Oh.
making a note of where you saw it? Girl Ryan wants to know if you're drinking. He's doing mama.
I'd like to. I don't drink. Look at what you wrote up there. I think you're drinking, girl Ryan. Look up there and see what you wrote.
No,
Yes, that's what I saw besides the toes.
because you were probably repeating what she said, and she was like, yeah, that's what I saw besides the toes. And then by the time you read it, it sounded like she was like, yeah, well, besides the toes, I saw this in addition to the toes. You know, that's how it sounded to you, but it wasn't correct.
Yeah, y'all don't know anything about grammar. I'm going to call in X here. I think we got.
I mean, why was Marcy keep talking about that Boone's Farm? Like, that's not a good wine. You know what I mean? Like, Boone's Farm?
It maybe because it brings back memories. If I was to drink a Boone's Farm, it would bring back memories too. I'd be throwing up.
Right. Yeah. I know. It's like saying, like, I'm drinking, I'm enjoying, tonight I'm going to spend a nice night, relaxing and drinking some Mad Dog. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's kind of like what Boone's Farm sounds like to me. It's the same.
It is.
Like, it's the same. I'm going to have a nice glass of Mad Dog. It just isn't right.
Jesus. Oh my God. Now, I don't mind some Arbor Mist.
Yeah, that's fine. But there's certain things that are just not, you kind of like, like.
Boone's Farm is still around hot. I mean, they got these big, like half gallons of Boone's Farm now. They got a whole rack over here in the liquor store by themselves, just Boone's Farm. Yeah, people still buy it.
What was that other stuff? There's something else that. What the hell was it? Oh, I can't remember. It's in the same category as those. Fuck, I can't remember. It was gross. I can't remember. I'll remember it later.
This is Manly Organized Crime Live, Roy. What the hell? Yeah, I think she was dry bagging for it the other day.
Yeah, I'd really like it if someone. Maybe she could just go get some. Why doesn't she just go get some?
Right. I mean,
it's not
like
expensive.
$2 a bottle.
Yeah, I mean, she could get a ton of it, I'm sure.
I'll buy her a case and send it to her. She drinks it all on live.
In one sitting.
Yeah.
She was trashed, I think, drinking just that one time. She was drinking it that one night. She seemed a little loopy. But then something happened. I can't remember what it was, but I don't remember now. Something about money or something. That same night. It's like $4, right?
Hey, the Arbor Mist's not much more than that. But at least it tastes better, man.
Yeah, but
I did buy a bottle of it, and I was really going to drink some, and
that's what I'm saying. Like Mad Dog.
A drink is like, ew.
Yeah, Mad Dog. That's what I'm saying. It's the same. It's at the same level as Mad Dog.
Remember people walking around with the Mad Dog 2020 inside a brown paper bag?
I remember when I used to go walk around like downtown and stuff. I was underage, so I would get Mad Dog, and I would get like a McDonald's water or something, and just like dump it out and then like refill it with the Mad Dog and just drink it walking around or whatever. I remember do that, but it was like purple. You know what I mean? So it's like you could, how the cups were. Like you could, it's not like you could see through it, but you could kind of see through it a little bit. So it was like odd. It was an odd color, but obviously, but yeah, I can do that. And I
Go
was
around
drinking it out of a straw too. So here, $20. She might take you up on that. You know,
Excuse me.
was it a sneeze?
That was
Oh,
a kind of like a choke or something.
oh, because I was gonna say bless you, but then I was like, I don't know if that was a sneeze or a cough. So no, there's no bless yous coming. Bacardi Lions, right? I would never mix anything. Like when I was younger, I just would just drink it. Like as like if I was drinking hard liquor or whatever, I never mix it. I just felt like I just wanted to know how much I was drinking. And if I mix it, then it gets on and you got like Diet Coke or something that tastes like crap. So, I mean, I don't know. This is just an example. Probably would have been better if I had, and I really would have gotten sick so many times like I did.
Do you ever hear of Tickle Pink? I don't know if that was a Boone's Farm drink too, but it was called Tickle Pink. That's the first thing I remember drinking and throwing up. And me and a friend had been walking around uptown, and I wasn't very old, 13, 14, 13. And anyway, might have been younger than that. I had my uncle buy it for me, my dad's brother. And I drank all of that, and they came and picked us up at town, and I had to get in the back of the pickup and ride home. I was throwing up the whole time. They never even knew, or they might have noted. That might have been why we were going so slow. Oh, so yeah, I couldn't touch that now if I tried. Tickle Pink.
I remember
like wine.
it sounds good, like doesn't sound.
I think it was really good at the time. I mean, it had to have been for me to drink all the time. I was a dummy.
There was this. I remember hanging out with this one girl. Her name was Lisa too, which is funny. But we were drinking. Her dad got us beer or something. I think. Well, I mean, I know it was beer, but I don't remember why her dad was cool with it or whatever. But anyways, I just remember throwing up, and her dad was laughing about it. I thought that was kind of weird, but yeah, that was strange. Though that whole thing was weird, but yeah.
I had some beer in the refrigerator one time. And my daughter, I think they were both juniors, maybe, or seniors. So, anyways, they had asked me one day, or could I have that beer? I said, no, that's my beer. I think it was a 12-pack, and it had been in there for already 6 months, and I think I drank one out of it. Anyways, apparently they decided one night while they was all partying, because there's a whole bunch of people parked out in the street, and they snuck it out. And then they got in trouble with the law down around the street, and my daughter told them that I gave it to them.
Oh no!
Yeah. So here comes the cops up at the house, knocking on the door, and I'm thinking, what's going on? I thought it was one of them kids out there. Oh my God. They said, did you give this beer to her? I said, no, I did not give it to her. I told them that was my beer, and if they could drink one here, and it wasn't even that night that I told them. I told them, quite a while before, because they were 18. And yeah, she about got me in trouble. I chewed her ass out. I still to this day will get her. She threw me under the bus. You tried to get
it. She just
please.
Not supposed to do that. You can't do that.
I asked her one day, I said, so if I unalive somebody, would you turn me in? She said, yes. Oh my God. Well, I can't do nothing around her.
Yeah, don't tell her. Learning.
So that's what I'm saying. If anybody was if I was doing anything wrong to any kid, she would have done turned me in.
Yes, Roy. The Mad Dog. From what I remember there was grape, and then there was peach, but I don't remember any other ones. I'm sure there's other.
I remember grape. That's all we had down in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, the peach wasn't good. I don't even know if it was peach. Maybe it wasn't. I'm thinking something else, but or whatever the other one wasn't good. and even neither was the grape one, but it was just more, tolerable, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't really that bad. Oh yeah, I remember Zimas. Yes, that's funny. Yeah,
What was?
remember them non-alcoholic ones, them old duels. That
Oh
was
yeah.
silly. I thought it was silly. Like, why would you drink it if it wasn't alcoholic? I mean, if it wasn't alcoholic, why would you? I don't. I just say it's not like I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I just really would love some beer, but don't want it to be. I don't want there to be any alcohol in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I drank Zima. I just didn't like them either. I mean, that was just gross to me. It's like peppermint tasting or something to me.
Yeah, well, I was like lime or something. I don't know. Or at least that's what I think. I don't even know if I've really ever. I mean, I know I've had one, but I don't remember drinking them that often.
Kamikazes. I remember drinking them, Roy. Yeah.
Let's see.
We used to make our own non-alcoholic kamikazes too. Dr. Pepper, Coke, Pepsi.
Okay, so
Yeah, I didn't care for the Zimas.
yes, that's fine.
The kamikaze. What was in a kamikaze?
I don't know.
It was a mixture. I don't remember what the mixture was though, or if it was the same everywhere, or if it was different. I know it'd be like either all whiskeys. I can't remember now. What was in it? Roy?
I have no idea. I was just looking up alcohol in the 90s so I could remind myself what other things that we drank.
I bartended for a while too. Something I've done a little bit of everything in my lifetime. I bartended at the club that Candace Howard worked in.
Oh, that's cool.
I said that one day. You didn't remember me saying that when Jim was talking about her being a stripper? I said, yeah, I was her bartender there.
Did not hear that. I did not hear that. That's cool.
I like the buttery nipples smoke.
Sounds fun. I just saw another flavor of Mad Dog, and now I click it. Oh, what is this one? I can't read it because the picture's all blurry, but there's a green one and a blue one. There's like a really pretty blue one.
I know, Roddy. I love to make mixed drinks. Golly, we'd always experimenting, always.
What is this?
I like the Long Island iced teas too. Those are the ones that would sneak up on you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Flaming Orgy. Yep.
All right, let's see.
Well, I like bleach myself there, Snugs.
Blue. There's blue raspberry. I would have probably drank.
No, those probably wasn't even around back.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they were. No. It's just
I only remember the dark purple one,
Yeah. Yes, me too. And it was very, very purple and very dark. And
yeah, it tastes just like grape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was some other, I can't remember what the hell. The other thing I was thinking of. Cisco or something like that. There was something called Cisco. It was nasty and cheap. Cisco. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was gross. It was not as good as the Mad Dog.
Looks like drinking that Windex to make you lick windows. Yeah, they were sex on the beach. God dang, I had a huge recipe book. I've still got some of my mixers and shakers and stuff like that. I don't know how I still got them, but your shit like that that you don't really need, I got stuff I needed. I don't. My eyes bugging me again. I guess whatever. I got it back in there again. Right. So, yeah,
Fine.
it seems like she's mellowed out a little bit. I mean, I don't go to her page and see if there's anything on that, but just listening to her a little bit today on Christine, she sounded pretty mellow, kind of like when when I first met her.
Yeah. Trying to find a picture of the Mad Dog bottle in in the 90s, but it looks like I don't think they really ever updated it. It looks the same as, I mean, it looks, they had orange Jubilee flavored Mad Dog. I don't recall that. Or a strawberry one. Don't recall that either.
Or I would have been drinking that one.
For sure. That's fancy.
Yeah. It makes it look like you're really drinking a fancy schmancy drink.
Yes.
Not
As
some
you drink it out of it's the brown paper. Oh, there's a pink one. What is this pink? Electric melon. Oh my god, the colors of them are so pretty. Like just the colors though. I mean, I was going to show it, but it disappeared in front of my face.
Have you ever drank Pink Whitney? That's
Mm.
really good. I think that's a vodka. It's good.
Oh, you drink the orange one? Well, that's orange Jubilee.
I think it was a square bottle, wasn't it? The Mad Dog?
Well, here's, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it in that picture there? Mm-hmm. There's
Yeah.
some those are like the newer ones, but I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see it, but
I thought they were like short and squatty.
well, maybe they were different sizes. I know, but oh, that sounds good. The Cisco. I gotta look at that. Cisco. It's got a stupid name though because it's like Cisco. You know what I mean? There's like a lot of stuff called Cisco. You know.
Cisco Kid.
Okay, I was right. It was what I imagined in my head. It's exactly what I was remembering. These, can you see them? I don't even know if I got them in the thing right. Yeah, that's them Cisco things that I was talking about. Those were nasty though. They were really gross. But they were cheap. And it says right here, bum wine.
Bum wine. Peanut butter whiskey is a pretty good seller in Oklahoma, Snooks. It really is. I don't know if any other states are all into it, but when I was working there at the liquor store and shit, sold quite a bit of it.
Yeah, I definitely didn't hear you say a thing about the working at the same place as Candace or whatever. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I popped off one day about it, so it didn't go anywhere. This when they were talking about her stripping, when they first was talking about her being a stripper or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I just said, yeah, I was a bartender at the same place she stripped at.
Wow.
I did actually bartend at a strip club. Just not that.
Tomorrow, the new thing will be that you were all a stripper. You were a stripper at the strip club with, everybody. We're all strippers.
Heck yeah, I wish shit. If I had a good body, you damn right I'd be a stripper.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I don't know why they're making such a huge thing out of it. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like, they're so, like, this bubble.
They're so prude.
They really are. I mean, they really are. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my God, Ryan said, what would your stage name be?
My say time was
It would be
would be God dang, I already forgot what it is now. God darn it. I'll think of it in a minute, maybe. I've never heard of nuts and berries, but yeah, I don't think I would probably drink it. Roy said, let's get really gay. Who has ever drank nuts and berries?
mm-mm. Oh,
Well,
I didn't even know that was an option.
was it Savannah?
Twinsy. There you go.
Twinsy.
Savannah. I love that name.
Was it Savannah?
I love.
Savannah or something similar to that. Yeah. If I was a dancer,
Your name would be Savannah.
I could dance, but I don't know about that kind of dance.
You ever see that movie in the 80s? Savannah Smiles.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it? No, that's I don't know if you've seen it, but anyway, I
Remember
love
it?
that movie. It's I don't know. It was kind of funny, but kind of a little bit sad, but it was cute though. The little girl in it was so cute.
It says that the little girl that got kidnapped or something, or
She didn't really, but she hid in the car, and then they they didn't know she was there, but then they kind of was like, oh, we could get money to because then they already were getting accused of kidnapping her anyways, and so but yeah, it was cute. It was a cute movie, but yeah, the little girl that played her though, what's her name? Bridget something, but she like passed away, or I think she had I don't know, it seems like drugs or something like that. It was really sad when I found that out because she was just a little cute little little girl.
Mhm.
She was so cute. Oh my god, she was so cute.
That Dakota Fanning girl, she wasn't very cute. She was ugly to me, but
Yeah. No.
that other girl that played in Poltergeist, she passed away from something.
Oh yeah, like dysentery or something like that, right? Something. I mean, I think she had something else, like a something else, but I just thought I remember them saying that, and there was like a bunch of people that passed away from that movie that were in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, they said it was like haunted or
I doubt that a bit,
yeah, because they were like using like real skulls or something in some of them scenes or something like that. Savannah Smiles.
Robin Ryan.
Yeah, haunted. Yeah, something like that.
I'd have to be a Friday night stripper. No, where you get all the. You have to be a Monday afternoon stripper where you get all the perverted business guys. Midnight Parader. That's pretty good. Midnight Parader. Who would you be, Betty?
I don't know. And I don't. Anyone come up with anything? Let me know.
Bumping Betty. That's kind of dumb, wasn't it? Oh god.
A little bit.
I cracked myself up. That was so dumb.
Bumping Betty.
Busting Betty.
Roddy thought it was funny.
Betty the Butch. Oh God, dang. That's worse than bumping Betty.
I know. That's really dumb.
Oh God.
Betty the
Come
Foot.
up with someone before we can give you a good one. Betty the Foot. That sounds like that would be her name over in the mob genre.
There you go. There you go. Something
Mob
like that.
name.
Mm-hmm.
Siri, I'm not talking to you. Why are you lighting up? I like Betty the Foot for mobster. Yeah, get you an alt.
Yeah, I don't think that would work for a stripper name for sure. Betty the Foot. Oh no.
Yeah, Midnight Parade. Well, that's not too bad, Roddy Parade.
Yeah, just the names are kind of rigid or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Beat it, Betty.
hey, Spiffy.
Please do. I could be Benny 20 in the mob genre. Benny. Yo, Adrian.
Adrian. Yeah.
Stippy would just keep her name. That's her stage name.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
That would
Snook's
work.
name would be a good stage name. Snooky. Snook. Betty the Foot. I won't be able to get that out of my head now. Betty Breaster.
These names are terrible.
Mona Lisa. There you go.
Yeah. I won't say.
Mona Lisa lost her smile. She's got a mask on. What the hell are you masking up for? Lisa, Betty the Maletti, no, Stiletto Betty. There you go. Yes, her feet are in my mind.
These names are not good, guys. I don't know about that.
Legs and eggs. Oh God, Roy.
Oh.
God. Come on, Betty, give us a name. Hey, we're the Slayer.
These names are terrible. I don't know. I can't think of anything better, but
I think Betty Stiletti. Yeah, no, that sounds like a mob name too.
yeah, they kind of all are starting to. Yeah.
I would just be Stippy Rabbit, and yes, I'd wear the mask.
Yeah, that would be frightening.
There's the strip club that I worked in as a bartender. We did have a girl that came down. Actually, she was from the area, and she wore a full face mask to dance, and that's how she would go even over to Dallas to the big, nice clubs over there.
Mhm.
Wear the mask, yeah, because she was married, yeah.
Well, that's a good idea.
Mhm. I mean, she had a amazing body, and she was pretty. I mean, because I saw her because I was a bartender, but no, she didn't want, like to embarrass her kids or her husband or anything. So,
Yeah, makes sense. Like,
yeah, like Sugar Plum.
Huh.
That's what I'm gonna send Sugar Plum for a birthday. A fucking pole.
ooh.
Back up on it like a fucking crab.
Gross. That is
Crawl up it
like
backwards.
I get like her thing is like, what is she supposed to be, like a nympho or something? You know what I mean? Like, you ever see her like with stuff she says?
Yes.
Really kind of like, you're like, wow, yeah, definitely keep calling me a whore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I mean, what?
Yeah, she was curious about what happened to your channel today too over there at Homegrownies.
That's nice. I mean, she was real concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, at the strip clubs, I mean, because a lot of men like big women. We had some big ones dancing.
There you go.
Well,
Sugar plum.
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Mhm.
She just couldn't share her underwear with nobody else, like the rest of them in there did that disgusted me.
Well, remember when she wanted Jim to send her his dirty underwear?
Ugh. Yes.
Disgusting. That is so nasty.
Yeah, stick them on her wall so she can sniff them.
That's so gross.
Roddy. Oh, God. Oh, girls, we've been on here for over 3 hours. And it looks like the people are starting to go home. What state, Mama?
It's very nasty.
Texas. Oh, girl, Ryan. Drizzle say nasty.
Very.
Oh.
I mean, that's just it. On that note.
Yeah, on that note, let's get out of here, guys.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you, everyone, for being so awesome. We love you lots.
I'm glad I'm so awesome.
Yes, you're very awesome. And I am too.
You're awesome. You're so awesome. All right, girl. Let's get out of here and go make some videos.
Okay. You can drop me, though, because I can't do it myself. Good night.
Goodness.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
Love you. Bye. Boom. Too slow. Can you not get down from there? As far as I can drop you. All right. Good night, everybody. I got something crawling on my leg. Oh, one of my hairs fell on my head. All right. Good night, Barbara Warren. Thank you. We're back. We're back. Yep, you're down, Betty. Good night, Snooks. Good night, Stippy. Go, Ryan. Good night. Roddy Parade. Good night. Good night, Trizzle. You're welcome. Good night, Roy. Enjoyed it. I love the show King of Queens, too. Did I already say Stippy good night? Yep. All right, I think that's everybody. Done went to sleep, or some of them's in the bushes sitting, fell asleep. I thank all y'all for coming. Good night, Telephone Tough Guy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I enjoyed it. Good night. Sleep tight. And I'm going to look up Sheila LaBar. Yeah, I've got it pulled up right now. So, all right, love y'all, and we'll see y'all around.